2, 1.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's webinar. It's Jimmy here.
Hey guys, it's Fred Lam.
And we're so excited to have you here. Looks like everybody's still piling on. And first things first, I'm going to do a quick sound check. So if you can hear me loud and clear, just put a big yes in the question box on the right-hand side there. Awesome. Great. It looks like you guys can hear me loud and clear. Guys, we've got some exciting stuff to make sure to show you today. And first things first, I just wanted to first start off with a little bit of housekeeping. Make sure that everybody's paying attention. Look, we want your undivided attention for the next hour or two, and we want to make sure that you are 100% giving us the attention that you need to make sure you guys are coming out of your busy schedules to be here today. And I know that you guys are going to absolutely love what you're going to see here today. So we need your undivided attention, guys. I want you to turn off all your distractions. Go ahead and turn off your Skypes, your instant messengers, your emails, everything you need to do. Close the door, turn off the TV, whatever you need to do to make sure you can make sure that you are paying attention. Next, you want to go ahead and grab a piece of paper. I want you to grab a pen and a piece of paper so you can take notes, because we're going to be talking about all sorts of things to make sure that you have everything you need to learn from us today. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So what's our goal for us today? Our goal is absolutely simple. We want to make sure, look, guys, it's November 10th today, and we're about 50 days out from the end of 2016. Now, instead of the normal where you're running into 2017 at the beginning of January, deciding that you want to do stuff, creating New Year's resolutions and all that stuff, I want you to make sure that you realize what we're doing today is, our goal here is very simple. We want to make sure that 2017 is different than your 2016. And the way that's going to happen is if you get an early jump start. So we want to make sure that your next 365 days are set up in the next 30 days. We want you to be on the same journey that we took, and we want to give you that exact blueprint to get started today. All right? So there's two important elements here. We got two important elements here that we're going to help you get there. We're going to help you achieve that goal. We're going to help you make a difference. So element one, we're going to reveal right now in the next few minutes, and element two, we're going to be revealing in the next 7 minutes. So hang tight, pay attention right now. Now, you're here because you saw a video, most likely. You saw a video of Fred and myself, and we talked about a thing called Inbox Machine Club. It's our $13,297 package that we created. And I want to kind of take a few more minutes and kind of talk to you about it. I know you watched the video about us, but I know it's always good to refresh and hear it again live and one more time to make sure you understand what we're going to give. And remember, this Inbox Machine Club, we're going to go ahead and give that to you for free. So if you're excited about that, go ahead and put a big number 2 in the question box. Let us know that you're super excited about the Inbox Machine Club. There you go. 2s are absolutely pouring in, Fred. Look at those 2s pouring in. Do you see those, Fred?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's great.
Wow, look at those. I see people with exclamation points. I see people with all sorts of stuff there going on as well. So looks like you guys are pouring in. Awesome. That's great. And that's what we're excited about. We want you to be as excited as we are about this whole thing. So let me go ahead and first talk about what Inbox Machine Club is. Inside of Inbox Machine Club has 3 specific elements. The first part is a training series. We're going to take anyone from beginner to an email marketing expert. This is training that we've been using for our high-end people that have paid us up to $10,000 to be a part of our student series. We're going to give you access to that, again, for free. Then we're going to teach you traffic. Traffic is the lifeblood of any online business. It doesn't matter if your business is an e-commerce business or whatever it may be. You could have an online business, anything. Traffic to your website is what the most important thing. We're going to give you the exact blueprint to get you targeted traffic. Third, I've got an unreleased software. We call it the reverse buyer quiz page. This is something that you've never seen before. We've been creating this. I've been creating this for the last 12 months with my team. We've never released it to the marketplace before. We're going to give you access to that software as well. So how exciting is that? Is that exciting, right? Yeah, absolutely. Look at those people saying yes. All right, but wait, there's more. I had to put that in there because there's more. Look, we want bonuses. Look, we want fast action takers. People are going to be ready to join this club. On the screen here, you're seeing, I think this is 13 different bonuses that we're putting on top of everything that you already saw on the Inbox Machine Club. We're giving you access to so many softwares and things that are actually for sale today on the marketplace for up to $1,000 in value. We're going to give it to you, from a virtual workshop to 7-course set of list building, 8 tips, tricks, and training, a headliner tool to find your best subject lines from over 8,500 subject lines, an email mastery course, a software called Beats Tunnel that allows you to integrate Facebook with your list building, dark post engine so you can spy on people on Facebook as well, Facebook mastery so we can make you a master at Facebook, Bing mastery. I'm sure you've heard of the search engine Bing. If you didn't know, 30% of the people on Bing is absolutely going to, we're going to teach you how to tap into a 30% untapped market. Retargeting map. This is how you do retargeting. I'm sure you've heard marketers talk about retargeting. And last but not least, we have a digital publishing program. And this publishing program is amazing. This is from Fred. He actually took people by the hand and mentored them, and we're going to give you access to that as well. So look, that total value between all that, not to hype it up, this is real world value because it's real things. We're not giving you fluff. We're not giving you PLR. We're giving you real software and training that we've actually been selling or have not even sold yet. And today we're going to show you how to get that for absolutely free. So if you're excited, I need you to type a big yes in the question box right now to let me know how excited you are with this right now. A big yes, exclamation points or extra bonus points. So put them in there, excited, excited. Look at that, Fred. You see that, Fred?
Yep.
Pouring in again. People are so excited to have this here. All right, guys. Well, I want to introduce you to a guy. His name is Anik. He's our friend. He's our mentor. He's our business partner. He's a guy that we've looked up to because he's the guy who's responsible for helping us become who we are. Now, when you watched that video earlier before, we talked about how we started 8 years ago. You know, when I started my journey online, it's been an incredible journey, one that's allowed me to do all the things that in my life that I would have never expected to be able to do. And this is the guy who's helped us guide us, teach us, and mentor us to do it. And the same for Fred as well. And we're excited to have him here. So what I want you guys to do is write welcome Anik on the question box here, because I want everyone to welcome him right now. So welcome Anik. Type that in. Yeah, there we go. And he's today going to teach us. We're going to teach you. We're going to teach us. We're going to teach everyone. He's going to teach us the exact five steps that he taught us when we first started online. And he's going to go ahead and teach that to you guys as well here today. So, hey, Anik, are you here right now?
I'm here.
All right. Well, guys, if you're ready to get started right now and you're ready to get your admission into Inbox Machine Club, I want you to type "Let's go" into the question box right now and tell me that you're ready to get started and start learning right now. So type in "Let's go!" Exclamation points are good. There you guys go. You guys are excited. You guys are ready. Get ready. Take notes. Get ready to be blown away and get ready to learn a ton of stuff. So Anik, I'm going to flip it over to you right now. I'm going to let you take over from here and show your screen and let you present these guys exactly the 5 steps that you showed us to do exactly what we've been able to do for the past 8 years. So Anik, here you go.
Man, I am pumped. Let's do this. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Now, let me ask everybody here. I want you to type in a woohoo if you can hear me, and we are good to go. Give me some energy, guys. I want to see some massive pumped up people. Martinez, Yvonne, Donna, David, Keith, Hendrik, Kimberly, Donnie, Michelle, Paul, Charlie. Oh, my God, so many people, so excited. Listen, I have a confession to make, and that is that I was up all night. We were working on some things. And I got on this webinar. I chugged a bottle of water. I'm ready to go. But when I ask you sometime for engagement, please give it to me because it feeds me. It gives me energy. So let's continue forward here. And you know what? Let's dive right in. Today I'm going to share with you your 20-minute system to launching your own profitable internet business. And what's coming up in this workshop, I'm going to talk about my success, my failure, my jaw-dropping story. I want your permission to do this not because I want to tell you a story, but because I want you to learn the lessons in it. I've been doing this for a long, long time, 14 years, okay? When I was first started, there was no Jimmy Kim, there was no Fred Lam, there was no Anik Singal. And I'm going to share with you exactly what I learned and how I went through that journey. Then I'm going to go through what is by far, without a doubt, without a question, the quickest business model that you can go through to launch your business. Then I'm going to show you a software of mine that took over $300,000 of my money to build. As a matter of fact, I'm going to confess I was willing to spend upwards of $1 million because it was so important to me. Now, some of you may be sitting there thinking, I've heard this before. People say, oh, I spent this much, I spent that much. Tell you what, give me a little bit of time. I will prove it to you. I will prove it to you. When you see me use it, when we build a business together live here, you're going to come out and you're going to know exactly what I meant. Then I'm going to share with you 7-figure case studies. I'm going to share stories, and I'm going to show you pages. I'm going to give you entire business funnels. You can see them, copy them, you can use them. You have my permission to use anything you learn here in this entire session. Then, of course, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get some amazing hands-on help. We're talking about getting coaching, software, training, tools, everything that you could possibly want, all in one place. All right, so how does that sound? Everyone want to build a business here today live, want to see me do it? Type in me if you are ready, pumped, and excited to do this. I want to see you guys. All right, wow. It's going so fast, it's crashing my GoToWebinar panel. So listen, everyone, I want to first start by telling you a little bit about myself and how I got started, how I found my way into this world, and then I want to tell you a deep lesson that I had to learn the very, very hard way. And it's going to be a moment that you and I kind of share that I really want you to go through with me. I'm going to tell you my $10 million story. I started 14 years ago. Now, 14 years ago, when I got started, I was not set to be an entrepreneur. I was not set to be an internet marketer. I didn't even know what it meant to be that. Growing up, I'm of Indian descent, okay? So my family comes from India, and you know any Indian people, okay? We are what? Doctors, engineers, and lawyers. That's what I came from. I would look around me and I would see, wealthy person after wealthy person, nice cars, nice homes, and what were they? They were doctors. So as a young kid, I decided I'm going to be a doctor. But here's the thing. In my entire time in school, my training, everything I went through was to become a doctor. As a matter of fact, I worked my butt off in school. Studying doesn't come naturally to me. I would have to work hours and hours. I would put diligent time and effort in. That was a trait that carried over to my online business. I'm going to talk about that with you today as well. And I finally got into this brilliant program, and it was like life was set. I was genuinely I was set. I was taken care of for life. And my parents were so proud, and everything was going great except for one big thing. I couldn't get up in the morning. Every day I got up, I had that feeling inside of the pit of my stomach, and that feeling was something is not right in my life. I'm not doing what I want to do. I'm not doing what I'm passionate about. I have nothing against doctors, but I could tell I could not go to another biology class. It wasn't my calling. You know what? Type in yes if you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have that morning. You wake up in that morning and you think, man, I am not living to my potential. I am not doing for the world what I could do. And I'm certainly not doing for myself what I could do. I want to hear a bunch of Martinez, Joe, Donna, Donnie, David, Hendrik, Emberly, Anthony, Feliza, Steve, Gary, Derek, David, Ted, Rob. I mean, it just keeps going. The list is massive. See, I thought back to my own childhood, and I realized that entrepreneurship had been in my blood, and I didn't even know it. I was that little kid down the street that had a lemonade stand. But here's the funny part. I wasn't at the lemonade stand. I was inside watching cartoons while children younger than me were running the lemonade. I had employees when I was in 3rd grade. So I remember back then being of that mind. And I thought to myself, that's what I want. See, here's what I really, really wanted to do. I wanted to build my destiny. I wanted to control my destiny, but the biggest thing I wanted to do was propel my family name to the next level. That's a picture of my father. Now, my father is my best friend. He is my rock. He is the person, the reason I am where I am today. Some of the best advice I've ever gotten is from my father. Anything he says, I listen. And my dad growing up, he grew up in a little village. Now, we talk about, being in bad times. Sometimes we have our own pity parties. My father grew up in a village. He did not have electricity. He used to have to walk down the street and study, a mile down the street, and study under a lamppost. He went from that and excelled through the levels of engineering, came to the United States. Today, he works for the Nuclear Regulatory Commission and controls a nuclear power plant. He's the head from the government division. Amazing man with amazing story. Well, that's a picture of him and I at our first NFL game. My dad loves the Redskins. And so we got a chance to hang out. Now today I get to spend so much time with him. We travel together. We're going on a cruise in a few weeks. I just bought my mom and him a new car. I mean, I love doing this stuff for him. But the biggest thing was, look where my dad took our family name. I wanted to take our family name to the next level of two. So what I really want to share with you, the moment of truth that we're going to have here, and this is something my father taught me way, way long ago. When I first started my business, or when I was first looking to do what I wanted to do in my life, and I had to take this risky endeavor to leave this amazing medical line and just literally abandon it and hop over to the other side and be an entrepreneur where I had nobody to guide me, no one with experience who was an entrepreneur in my family. My dad told me one thing, and he said, son, life is not all about money. If you live life chasing money, you will never catch it and you will never be happy. If you live life chasing fulfillment, not only will you be truly wealthy, but you'll be completely happy. This is a lesson he taught me. He asked me one time, what is your deeper passion? What is it you really want to do? Don't tell me you want to be rich. Tell me what you really want to do. And since I was a kid, for some reason, I really believed in education. Well, I know why. My father pushed it upon me. I understand the value of what he got. And I listened to the story he went through. Not every child is going to walk a mile down the street and study under a lamppost. I had made my mind up that the cure to poverty in this world is through education. So when he asked me, I told my dad at a very young age, I want to build schools all over the world for children. I want to help serve over 1 million children. Well, today I'm really, really proud to announce that my wife and I have begun our mission together. We are building schools in the slums of Mumbai, India. We've already built 6 self-sustainable schools that we call dream centers. We're building 4 more in 2017. And our mission is to bring these all over the world. We're going to build these dream centers all around the world. Now, what I want to share with you here is that, you know what? Wealth is good. Money is good. Making money and being rich is good. In our society, too many people train us to think it's bad. It's not. All right, it's not. So here is my point that I'm making to you. What is your deeper cause? What is your deeper passion? The wealthier you are, the more you can serve. It is the very things I love doing every morning, like being here right now and teaching you. I can't fake this. You can probably tell right now. How many of you can tell from the sound of my voice that I am a little kid in a toy store right now? I'm having a blast. Say yes if you can just tell it. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. I love to teach. I love to inspire. I love to motivate. I love to change people's lives, and I get to do this for a living. And on top of that, I get to become wealthy, which means I can serve the world. The very same model that I'm about to share with you today, I'm going to go over the business model. I'm going to show you examples. I'm going to do everything. Is exactly what's allowed me to make some of my biggest dreams come true. I was voted as one of the top 2 entrepreneurs by Business Week. I've been in Inc. 500 multiple times. I was just recently in Luxembourg. I was invited to speak on a TED stage about my take towards curing poverty. It's coming out very soon. I've been on national television. I've spoken on the stage of Tony Robbins. I've met with my mentor and my absolute business partner now, someone whose book was the first one I read. He endorsed my book, endorsed my program, wrote the foreword, Robert Kiyosaki. I've even met, Richard Branson. I've been in Huffington Post, Entrepreneur Magazine. Why? Am I bragging? No, I'm telling you, I followed my passion. I've used 5 steps, only 5 steps, nothing more. And that's how I got to where I am today. But I wasn't always like that. And I love this story. People talk about overnight success stories. Well, sure, yeah, my overnight success story only took me 18 months. I estimated recently that in those 18 months, I must have failed a minimum of 50 times. 50 times. Think about that. Think about failing and how much it hurts and pains you to fail, yet doing it 50 times. How many of you in this room right now, type right now, type in me, okay, type in me if you have failed and it's hurt. And you're in that place where you're trying, you believe you are trying, you really are. Oh my God, I wish you guys could see the number of me's pouring in right now. I exactly feel your pain. Trust me, I know what you're going through. I know exactly what you're going through. When I started in college, I had no resources, no help, no Jimmy Kim, no Fred Lamb, no Anik, Singal, no webinars. We didn't have webinars back then. No system to follow. I spent countless hours on forums. Every time I thought I had figured it out, boom, I fail again. 18 months in, every penny I knew I had in my hand, invested, gone, done. I was so down and out and debilitated. Everyone around me was saying, Anik, you're crazy. What are you doing? Go get a job. Do it the right way. You're such a talented young kid. What are you wasting your time with this internet stuff on? And finally, I went to this forum. I said, I'm done. I quit. No more. 24 hours. If I don't make money after finally have done this for 18 months, I quit. I'm going to go get a job. How many of you have been at that breaking point? Have a confession with me. Just type an I. Type an I if you've been there. Type an I if you have been there. All right, Jay, Ted, Paul, Julie, Kimberly, Trisha, Betty, Joe, Ronald, Graham, Gary, David, DJ, Martinez, Daniel. Come on, guys. So many of you. I get it. Well, you know what, guys, today? So when that happened to me, when I gave my first 24-hour notice, somebody on that forum, till this day, I don't know who it is. I don't know her name, his name. They reached out to me. They said, kid, I've been watching you for months. I'm inspired by how hard you work. I don't want you to quit. I'm going to give you a system. Go do this tonight. I promise you'll make some money. Don't quit. Never heard from that person ever again. Don't know who it was, but that was my guardian angel that day. And I'm telling you today, I'm making a commitment. I am that person for you today. I promise you, I'm going to give you the system you've been looking for. So here's what's been standing between you and finally launching your own successful, profitable business. Firstly, you need the 5-step system. You need to be able to create profit from other people's hard work. You need to be able to create profit from other people's hard work. We're going to hand that right over to you today. Now, we're also in the digital age. Whenever it comes to the internet, guess what you need? You need to be able to build a business, put up pages, all of this stuff that sounds, well, kind of tricky to do. You know what? I've invested over $300,000 in 18 months to create something, so I can give you one guarantee, and that is you'll get your business up and running in 60 minutes or less. Now, I get this question a lot. People say, okay, on 5 steps, I got it. You know, we're going to build a business together. What's the scale? What's the potential? Well, guys, just look at what I'm doing. You know, I'm not trying to brag here, but in one of my businesses, one of the lists, I made $1.1 million in pure profit commission from other people's hard work by sending out emails for 1 week. Now, doesn't every week does not look like that. Okay, but imagine this. There are 52 weeks in a year. That email list is mine. I email them every single week, every single day. This is just 1 week. Look at the other there. $11 million from a different one of my businesses where I actually sell products. Then there's another one of my businesses in the personal development space where I was able to make $148,000 on ClickBank by emailing my list about 12 times during a 12-day period. And I'm not the only person who's following the system and making the same things happen. You know, I just recently took this picture with Kane. Kane was here. He's one of our coaches now. You know, Kane used to be a fixed income portfolio manager. Okay, he was trading $50 billion to $200 billion every day. His goal was he wanted to return back to his childhood passions. He wanted to be able to do coaching, education, training, but he didn't know how to do it. He kept trying, he kept failing. Well, he came to learn, and guess what? Just a little over a year ago, he sat on a webinar just like this one, just like the one that you're on, just over a year ago, and he took action. Within his first 3 weeks, he made his first sale. Within his first 9 weeks, he made over $2,000. Today, as of just 2 weeks ago when I met him, he is now making $30,000 a month. He's crushing it, and he said learn, and what he learned on this very webinar that you're on, and he stayed the whole time. He did not bounce off. He stayed the whole time. He took notes. He took it seriously. It's what he learned here that led to his major breakthrough. How many of you are committing to being the next Kane? I want you to type in me if you're committing to be the next Kane. We want Kanes. We want to create as many Kanes as possible. Steve was the first one to say me. Wow, look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, well, listen. Then I want you to meet Nico. Nico's story is even more amazing, more crazy. Nico was in jail in Vietnam. He was a political revolutionist. He had been put in jail. The government of Norway saved him and brought him as a refugee into Norway. He was living thousands of miles away from home. He barely knew how to speak English. He was crammed into a home with a bunch of other people. He was making no money, couldn't get a job, and his family was literally, well, they were in bad shape, starving. And he started trying to do internet things because that's all he could do. He tried everything he could until he came to a webinar just like this one a little over a year ago. He took notes. He took it seriously. He watched what I did. He repeated and rinsed and repeated what I did. And in just a few months, Nico grew 80% of his entire list without spending a dime of his money. Today, he has an email list of over 50,000 subscribers. And he's making over $9,000 a month from that. Actually, I just spoke to him yesterday. I haven't had a chance to update the slide. Last month, he made $12,000. Just look at this: $9,000 in one account, $8,000 in another account, $6,900 in another account. Now, I want to have a moment of reality with you before we continue and really get into these specifics. I've got to do this. It's for my own conscience. Listen, guys, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You are not going to make this kind of money by tomorrow or even 7 days from now. It's not possible. If that's what you're looking for, you're living in an imaginative fantasy world. You need to leave the webinar. And please, please, please don't listen to anybody that tells you you can do that. This is a business, a lifelong business. I've been running this business for 12 and a half years now. All right, I've sold over $100 million worth of products on the internet. Jimmy has been running this business for years. Fred has been running it now. We run it like a real business, but the results are never the same for everyone. Jimmy, myself, and Fred don't even have the same results. It depends on how you apply it. Everyone is different. The number one question I get asked is, how long will it take me to make money? I don't know. Come on, guys, I haven't had the privilege or the honor of meeting you, of knowing what you're capable of, knowing how hard you work. So what I tell people is, look, don't ask me that question. Give me 60 days of hardcore dedication, be a fighter, and be a true, serious student. Question is that you? That's the question. Now, I really, really need you to do this. If you haven't engaged with me yet, if you haven't typed yet, you have to do it now. I need this. This is very important to me. I need you to say yes. I need you to say yes right now. If you understand that there are no guarantees, there's only hard work, and your success is up to you. Us here at Learn Nation, everyone here, myself and all my coaches and everybody else at Learn Nation, our job is to simply serve as your You're advocates. We support you. We provide you with training, coaching, tools, and everything you need. But we can't be here guaranteeing you or making any kind of claims like that. Oh, wow. Donald says, yes, that's life, of course. Lena says, totally, always is. I'm glad that we have that on the same page, okay? It's really, whoa, buddy. All right, there we go. One sec, guys. As you can see, I am not technically inclined, am I? So there you go. It doesn't really need a smart brain to be able to run these webinars or to make money online. So let me ask you the next question. How many of you believe that most of the world has an email account? Don't answer it just yet, but I want you to type in the word email into that question box if you agree that emails are not going away anytime soon. Emails are going to be with us forever and ever and ever. And the proof of that is this. Oh, wow. By the way, you guys should see the number of people responding. Listen, Vine, I heard, just recently shut down. There is talk that Twitter may shut down. These social networks, they come and go. But you know what? I've been running an email business for 12 and a half years. And 12 and a half years ago, it looked exactly like it looks today, except the fact that it's a lot easier to do today than it was 12 and a half years ago. A lot easier. Listen, there are over 4.6 billion email addresses in the world. People say, Facebook, 1.5, 1.6 billion people. So what? There's 4.6 billion email addresses, of which when surveyed, 66% said that they have bought a product because of an email. So when you send out emails and you endorse somebody else's hard work, there's a 66% chance someone's going to buy something. 72% prefer email for communication from businesses, not Twitter, not Facebook, not LinkedIn. They prefer email. And here's the best number of all. This blows my mind when I first learned this, and then I went and looked at my business and thought, holy crap, it's real. For every $1 that gets invested into email, an average of $44 comes back out. Let me ask you a question. Let's say today I said that I'm going to sell you a stock, okay? A stock, like in the market. Every stock is $1, and I guarantee you, I'm signing my name in blood that this stock will be worth, each stock will be worth $44 at the end of the year. How many stocks would you buy from me? Answer the question. I want you to type in the answer. How many stocks would you buy from me if I offered you that deal? And then you could buy unlimited number. Donna says unlimited. Harriet says lots. Kimberly says a lot. Yeah. Yusuf says 30. Why, Yusuf? Why only 30? You should buy as many as you can. Millions, millions and millions. Yes. So why I'm here telling you, you can do it. You can actually do that today. You can buy that stock right now, and you're going to see it. Look, I'll give you some real proof, because I went back and looked at my business. I thought, this number, is it true? So I used to have this email list, right? 68,000 subscribers, and I've generated over $1.1 million. I showed you this earlier with just 1 week of promotion. Now, not every week looks like this. This was an outlier. This was one of the best weeks I had that year. But I have 51 other weeks to mail them. Imagine from 68,000 subscribers to how much I would have made. Well, I tell you, I made millions just from that. Okay, next, 81,000 subscribers in a different business made over $362,000. This one took about 14 days of mailing, 2 weeks. I had 50 more weeks. So $1 invested in email worth over $44 out the other end. This is proof. This is why I absolutely adore and love this business. It's not only simple, it's easy. Anybody can do it. There's only 5 steps, and we've automated the whole process for you, and the returns can be ridiculous if you do it right. So now a question I always get is, how exactly does email turn into profit? Type in me if this is a question you have. If you're sitting there wondering, I don't really get it. I get it. Emails, that's good. List, blah, blah, blah. How does an email become money in my pocket? Type in me if that's something you're wondering right now. All right. Type in me, and I'm going to take a quick sip here. Wow. I love it. All right. Well, here's how. Okay. Let's say you get up in the morning and you write an email. Now, you might be thinking, Anik, I don't want to write emails. I'm not a writer. What is this, all this business you're talking about writing? Okay. Well, hang tight. Hang in there. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something. I'm going to hand you the emails. I'm going to hand you everything you need to be able to do this. So let's just say you've used our system. Many students of ours have, and many of them have built an email list of like 10,000 or so within sometimes days, if not weeks. So let's just say you take one of our templates, you fill in the blanks, you Go in, you spend 20 minutes, and you just load it up into an autoresponder. You go into SendLane, you plug it in, and SendLane's going to go ahead and send it out for you, bam, all at one time to 10,000 people. Your autoresponder will, boom, send it out to everybody at one time. Now, here's the truth of it. Not everybody who gets the email is going to read it. Okay, so now what's in this email? Well, let's just assume you found a great product, you love the product, so you made an endorsement. You put a link in the email and told people, I recommend you buy this product. That's it. Other people's hard work. You just have a unique URL that they copied and pasted, gave to you. You have nothing else to do. You don't have to make websites. You don't have to build sales pages. You don't have to make products. Let's just say 500 people click. That's 5%, okay? We're being really, really conservative, 5%. So you sent 500 visitors to this other person's hard work. Simple. Now let's get even crazier. And let's say only 2% of the 500, 2% of the 500 actually bought the product. Remember, you don't have to do anything to get them to buy. That's the other person's work. But typically 1%, 2%, 3% is the range. We'll pick the middle, 2%. That means you would make 10 sales. Now let's just assume your average commission was $50. You know, I sell products where I make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 per sale. But let's just for a minute, you know, usually when students start, it's going to be more like 30, 40, 50. Let's say it's $50 a sale. You just made yourself $500 to spend a little bit of time, plug and play with my template, log in, copy paste it into one place, hit the send button, and boom, you have nothing else to do. How many of you right now, type in me right now if your life would completely change, if you all of a sudden started having $500 a day coming in with that level of passive effort. Look at that. Oh my God, I wish I could read out the names, but it would take forever, right? So all I ask you to do is 5 times per week, please send out these emails. 5 times a week, send out. I like to do Monday through Friday, right? Take the weekend off, no problem. And if you do this, we have found that every subscriber you get should be worth at least 50 cents per month to your business. Now, you might hear other marketers talk about $1. And I'm going to tell you why I went with 50 cents. Because in my business, I have a list of hundreds of thousands of people that are active. Every subscriber in my business is worth $4.20 a month. It's insane. When you average out the yearly value, it's nuts. And go figure, by the way, it's so crazy. I did the math and realized, oh my God, that data was so right. So if you do $4 times 12, what is that? 12, 24, 36, 48. So for me, every subscriber I get's worth like $50 for the year. The other data I showed you said $44. I was baffled. I'm like, that's so true. So what I decided is for students who are just starting, I want to be conservative. Usually they're closer to 50 cents. So we're going to come back to this data. But what I want you to understand here is that you make money every month passively to your business. It's recurring income without having to spend more time. And guess what? No matter how, you only have to spend the same amount of time. Even if you have 1 million subscribers, it takes the same time to email them that it does to mail 1,000 or 10,000. So your income grows exponentially, but not your time investment doesn't. Well, listen, this year, between all my companies, I'm going to generate over $20 million in sales. I'm going to have developed and made over $2 million this year in actual profit from other people's hard work, not my products. This is pure commission promoting other people's hard work. And what I want to share with you is the exact 5-step system that I use to get there. And what I'm going to do is actually pull out my whiteboard drawing system here, and we're going to draw together. How many of you are excited to keep learning? I want to hear a big go go go. Just type in go 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 right now. If we're just going and you're loving it, you're learning, and now we're going to really get into the meat of this presentation. Oh my God, Jimmy, Fred, I hope you guys see this. People are pumped. People are excited, and I love it. All right, so
we see it.
All right, here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to exit here and type in this scribble. Boom. All right, now let me just move my whiteboard. If you hear some shuffling around, I apologize. It's just me moving things around. All right, can I get a big email? Type in email if you can see the word email across the top of my screen. Type in email if you can see that so I can make sure everyone, oh, all right, perfect. All right, guys, let's get into this. So here's the deal, okay? Let's say you want to start an online business, right? You want to start an online business. So no matter, oops. Okay, no, by the way, no making fun of my drawings. Absolutely will not stand for that. All right, so you have to have a web presence, right? This is your web presence. Now, in the past, we were told, build a website. And it was this word, site, that scared the crap out of me. You know what I went on to find out later? First of all, building a website is hard. I'm not technical. I can't do it. Jimmy can tell you a really funny story about me where I couldn't even turn Skype on. I'm not kidding. It's a true story. I waited a month till I could meet Jimmy and ask him to help me, and he literally had to click a button and Skype logged in. But when we build a website, what's the best case scenario? If you're selling your own product, you're going to get, what, 1 to 2% conversion. Best case. Let me ask you a question. What the heck happens to this other 98%? Where's it go? I was really concerned. That means the next day, if I'm promoting somebody else's hard work, I need to go out and get traffic all over again from scratch. And that does not sound like a scalable business. So I came up and I thought, this got to be a better way. And what I learned from someone was the concept of building a web page, not a website. So no there and here, yes. The benefit here, guys, is you get to build just a one-page site. Your entire business is one page. It's going to be done for you. We're going to actually build one together today. It'll look very similar, and there'll be some stuff here, and there'll be a headline here. And guess what? All of a sudden, 40 to 60% of people engage with that page. Look at the massive difference here. That means all these people are now yours forever, and you can get them back to your site whenever the heck you want without having to spend more money. Now that sounds to me like a scalable business. So let's keep moving forward. There's this guy, all right? Let's say this is Fred. Now Fred comes to my site, and Fred sees my bribe. He sees my little free PDF, right? I have to have a free PDF. Bottom line is this. Why the heck should I sign up? Why should I give you my email address? Well, I'm offering you something for free. That's why you should give me an email address. Someone says, I want that free gift. Here you go, Anik. Here's my email address. So let's just say Fred puts his email address in. He hits submit. Now, two things are going to happen as soon as Fred does that. All right, two things. So this will be number one, and then this will be number two. First of all, see, Fred has got eyes, right? And Fred is going to watch this page. Something better happened. You know, you all got here today because of email, by the way. You are on this webinar because email is powerful. So you're here because of email, but when you went to sign up for this webinar, you submitted your name and email, you hit submit, the page had to change. Otherwise, you would have never thought it worked. So the person themselves is led to this other page. Now, every page out there, 95% of people would just say, thank you for subscribing, blah, 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 blah. Wrong. What a waste of the best real estate on the internet. Listen, that's like walking into a room where you're supposed to sell handbags. You got all these handbags, and like 10 ladies come jumping at you saying, hey, I want that handbag. And you say, yeah, thanks. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow or the day after. I mean, seriously, you would never do that. You pull out the freaking credit card machine and be like, let's do this. So you've got people that, you know, Fred's got his hand raised here. He's like, look, I'm interested. What do you got? This is your first place to be able to make some money. And what's great is it's really, really easy to do it because we're going to do it together, by the way. When we build our business, we're going to do it together. We simply copy and paste a unique URL that we're given right into this process so that someone will just route right to it and boom, they get forwarded to somebody else's site, not ours. We still only have one page on our actual site. Okay, the second thing that has to happen with the email address. So what's going to happen with the email, that's what was inputted here, right? I'm not technical, so I'm sitting there wondering, where does that go? Well, that's going to get quickly shot into what we call a autoresponder. So for a minute, I'm just going to say that it's going into send lane, because send lane is, of course, the best autoresponder that's out there. And you get a free trial as well as an inbox member. And many of you may already be members of SendLane. So what happens is SendLane is going to start storing all your email addresses for you in this little database. And guess who owns this? Who owns that database? Can someone answer that question? Who owns the database. Yeah, Don got it right. Don said you as in, it's yours. You own it. Now, here's the deal. There are two ways to make money from your autoresponder. So notice one thing, okay, guys? I want you to notice one thing. We've already listed the first way here. There's already one way. Now I'm telling you there's two additional ways from this simple little system. First is automated. Okay, now here's how automated works. Automated means I come and I log into SendLane and I input a whole bunch of emails. I can do whatever I want, guys. I could put hundreds in there. I could put thousands in there, whatever I want. And I put a number next to it. So I tell SendLane, hey, listen, when someone signs up, just send them this email in sequential order, one day at a time. Keep going, keep going. And I'm going to give you a live case study about this. I'm going to show you one of my friend's businesses. We're actually going to get a chance to look at it. You're going to see it. And when you see it, you're going to see that's exactly what he did. He's so lazy, he doesn't even want to get up in the morning and spend 20 minutes writing an email. He's like, nope, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to plug and play. So this is the second way that you can actually create profit from your simple 5-step business. Now, my absolute favorite, and this is the third way, is called broadcasting. All right, now for those of you wondering how Anik, Jimmy, Fred, all of us make our millions online, the cat is out of the bag. Sorry, Jimmy, sorry, Fred. It's out of the bag. It's using broadcasting. Now, how does broadcasting work? All right, so let's say we have Jimmy here, right? Jimmy owns this list. This is Jimmy's. He owns this autoresponder. Well, Jimmy logs in and he types in an email. He then hits the send button and bam, at that very moment, this morning, just so you know, this morning I woke up, I sent out about 650,000 emails. 650,000 emails. It probably took me about 30 minutes to do, max. Can you imagine 650? There are towns and cities smaller than the population of my email list, and it took me 20 to 30 minutes to talk to them. I do it every single day. So does Jimmy and so does Fred. So now what he did is he hit send, and all of a sudden all these people got that email at one time. And now they're all clicking links, and they're all making things happen, and they're all making money for Jimmy. And he didn't do anything except for type an email. Now there's really only one thing left here, guys, and that is traffic. See, here's the deal. How do we get more Freds to show up at our website? Well, I'll tell you right now, there are hundreds of ways to get traffic. I'll tell you there are hundreds of ways. And actually, just so happens to be, Fred himself is an expert at that. But we focus really hardcore on basically 3 strategies. And I'll tell you right now, you will be able to build a list of millions big before you outdo these 3 strategies. I have, in my career, built over 4 million leads that I've been able to collect at some point and I've used only these 3 strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 5-step model. This is all you have to do. And we are going to build this business live today before your eyes so that you know exactly what to copy and paste. All right, can I get a big aha? Can I get an aha for those of you who are thinking, all right, Anik, it's coming together. It's making sense. I'm getting excited. I'm getting a little excited. I want to see some ahas. Wow. I love it. You know what? You guys are a pleasure to present to. Let me just tell you, this is one of the best audiences I've had because, anyways, I love talking to you guys because you're excited. You're pumped. You give me excitement. You get me pumped. All right, how about this? Let's take a quick vote. Type in number 1 right now if you would love to see live examples. I want to show you examples of these businesses. I want to show you examples of each of these 3 ways of making money. All right, so let's see. Right here, I'm going to show you the tip method. That's what I call it. I call this the tip method. I forgot to tell you. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you the number 2 one, and I'm going to show you the number 3 one. All right, do we have voting going on? Let's see. Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of number 1s coming in. Number one. All right. Let's do this. Let's go right back into presentation mode. And can everybody see my slides? You should see a bunch of dollar signs on the screen. Can you type in a yes real quick? Even if it's just a few of you. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So first case study is making instant money with what we call the tip method. Tip stands for thank you page. When somebody subscribes into your list, they need a thank you page. Instead of giving them a boring thank you for subscribing nonsense page, we are going to learn how to monetize that page. So here's what I did. I wanted to go into this brand new niche. Somebody who I grew up idolizing and loving was launching a product in the personal development space, but I had no email list, no reach, no way to get there. So I took 45 minutes to put together the business I'm about to share with you, and I decided I'm going to go into the personal development space. The other thing that was happening is this person who was releasing their product had a prize. He said the one person who can help him sell the most of his products is going to win a $12,000 prize. So here's what I did. I went in, I built my one-page website, the opt-in page. It took me minutes to do. We're going to do one together today. We're going to build a beautiful one together. You'll see how quick it is. I choose an affiliate offer. Well, kind of already had one, right? Because I knew I had to promote his product. So I already knew whose hard work I'm going to monetize. And I wrote just 3 emails. That's it. By the way, these emails now, I just give them to you. You can just literally fill in the blanks and you're off to the races. So check out the page that we built. This is the page. This is exactly what it looked like. This is the page we built for him. And today we're going to build even better looking pages. And you won't have to do even a single line of coding. Now, when you went to this page and you put in your email address and you hit click here for instant access, that's where behind the scenes, that little copy and paste URL I had put in would forward them to Dr. Joe Vitale's website. Now, Dr. Joe Vitale was the person who I really wanted to meet. He was one of the people I had really become fond of. Now, here's the best part. I was able to cash in on his hard work. He's the one who built the website. He's the one that built the business. He's the one that built that sales video. I just had to get a link. Couldn't get any easier than that. Before I knew it, I was a partner. I was in a business partnership with Dr. Joe Vitale. It took seconds to do. Every single one of you today could go to ClickBank and become a partner with Dr. Joe Vitale. So that's it. I literally copied and pasted an affiliate URL. It took me 45 minutes to build this business. It was super simple. You're going to build one with me today live here on this exact presentation. But check out the results. Check out what I got. Not only was I able to generate $8,800 in commission by his product, I also went on to win the $12,000 prize. So I ended up making $20,800. But here's the best part. Here's the part I was most excited about. I got 8,000 email leads. Now, for those of you thinking, Anik, I don't have a list. I don't have experience. Guys, I was brand new to this niche. I didn't know anything about it, didn't have a list in it, didn't have any exposure. I went blind, followed my system, $20,800 and 8,000 leads later. I'm still mailing those leads till this day. I don't know how much money. I can tell you right now, I probably made $40,000, $45,000 on just those 8,000 leads to date. And I've continued to build my list. So I was able to use somebody else's hard work to enter a brand new niche. Now, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you are listening right now and you feel like, you know what, I could do this. I could do something like this. Type in me if you feel like you could do something like this. Type in me. Wow. Love it. Keep typing them in. Come on, guys, everyone. I want to see you type in me because I want to see that confidence. I want to know that you could do this. Wow. All right. Amazing, 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 amazing. All right. Now, check it out. Making money with automated emails. That's going to be our next case study. This was one of my favorite stories because it's of a really dear friend of mine that, came to me in a time of need, and I was very excited to help him. The friend of mine, so we're going to talk about automated emails, okay? And the story goes like this. I had a friend growing up, Mike. That was his name, Mike. And, he had a beautiful little girl. This is a few years ago. He was still young. Unfortunately, his wife passed away at a very young age, and he was a single father. Great guy, amazing daughter. And he used to work at a gym here locally. And the guy was making about $35,000 a year. And he loved his job. I knew how much passion he had for his job. He stayed at the gym all day long. And one day, he finally comes to me knocking on my door, and he says, Anik, I need your help. I said, what's up? He said, I want to make a little bit of money online, and I want to be able to do what you do. I want to be able to save some money for my girl, but I don't want to do what you do. I don't want to work that hard. I don't want to send emails every day. I don't want to have a daily business. I don't care if I make millions. I'm still going to go to my gym. I love that job. I'm never going to quit. And in the evenings are my daughters. The only time I can give and work on this is on the weekends when she's on play dates and she's out. I can work for a few hours Saturday, a few hours Sunday. So I said, okay, this is going to be a new challenge for me. I've never really had to coach a student that was so gung-ho and not working during the week. So I said, okay, Mike, here's what we're going to do. So Mike came to me and said, I want to be, in the fitness space. I said, okay, so here we built a page that looked like this. We built him a little free report. By the way, you're going to build a free report with me today. You're going to see it happen live before your eyes. You don't have to spend money or hire writers or do design. We built a free report, and he loved this offer on ClickBank by Dr. Charlie Livingston. Okay? Actually happens to be a very good friend of mine. And so he was excited. So he built this report. Now, when you put your email address in there, someone hits get instant access, boom, the next page, they land up on this. Other people's hard work. And his goal was just he wanted to become a big fitness brand. And we took a very long-term approach. But again, it only took 45 minutes to set it up. And still all we did was the following. Built the one page. We already knew which affiliate offer. We wrote 3 emails. That's what we did. Now, the last time I spoke to him, check this out. The last time I spoke to him, he sent me this snapshot. He was making between $400 to $700 a day. He was making more money in a week without working than he was in a month working full-time at his job. Getting sales every day, generating profits while building his list, working only a few hours on Saturday and Sunday, spending an amount of time with his little girl. Last I spoke, he bought his dream BMW. He's just living it up, still working at the gym like he said he would. And it was all because of the guidance that I was able to give him under the roots of what you're seeing today, the very system. Now, you know what? There's a quick little story to that. I finally one day asked him, I forgot to ask him this all along. I finally one day went to him and I said, hey, how the heck did you know that this is what I do? You came to me asking. Turns out, guess where Mike had ended up not so long ago? I'll give you guys a good guess. He found his way onto this very, very webinar. So listen, he started a set it and forget it business. In his business, the more emails, see what he would do on the weekend while he worked a few hours is he would simply write new emails and attach them to the back of the autoresponder. So far, last I checked with him, he had 85 emails over 8 months. It wasn't crazy. It's every month he added like 10 emails there. Come on, guys. These emails are copy and pasting. He should be doing a heck of a lot more. Frankly, I think he's lazy. Okay, because I gave him the templates that you're about to use. It's just fill in the blank. But the more emails he adds, the more money he makes. And last I spoke to him, he did tell me that he had 1 week recently when he did over $5,000 in a week. So let me ask you this. How many of you like this kind of business model? You're thinking, man, I could do that. Type in the number 1 if you feel that this is the kind of business model you would probably go towards because it makes the best sense to you. All right. Oh, we got a lot of people saying 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Awesome. All right. Well, listen, we're going to move on. We're going to talk about the next case study. And this is the one that I'll tell you, man, this is where I make my big bucks. We're going to talk about, scaling the business. How do I make millions? Because that's really important, right? How do I make millions of dollars? How can you take what I'm teaching you and scale it to obnoxious levels? How many of you would love to be able to make millions of dollars? Okay, how many of you would love to be able to make millions of dollars? Can I get, I don't know, me. All right, let's get a me. Type in a me if you'd love to be able to make millions of dollars. Type that in. Me. Oh, wow, okay. Shouldn't even ask you. You guys are amazing, okay? Well, let me show you my year so far. Just by being able to log in and send an email every morning to about 700,000 people. One of my businesses, $7.7 million this year so far. Another one of my businesses, check this out. $457,000 generated inside of JB Zoo, for those of you who know what that is. This is all pure profit, okay? This is not, I don't have to pay a penny out on that. Here's another one of my businesses, $362,000. Here, I was lazy when I pulled this report. I forgot to put January 1. I put August 1 to October 25th. This probably would have been closer to, $600,000 when I put the whole date range in there. There's another one of mine. $455,000. This is this year. Actually, this one was generated in the course of about 2-3 weeks. There's another one, $257,000, again generated between January 1st and October 31st. So guys, now the question I get asked a lot is how do we turn email into an actual full-time income? I get this question and I think it's a great question to ask. Now we're getting set and getting ready to build our live business together. So again, I'm going to ask you guys, how many of you are pumped up and excited? It's coming up in 3 minutes. We're going to actually log in. Type in me if you're excited, ready. You know what? I just love asking you guys questions because I just love the feedback. It's so much fun to watch it roll in. All right, here are the 3 things that you need to do in order to be able to turn your email marketing passion into a full-time business like Jimmy, myself, and Fred have done. There are 3 main blocks: gather, select, send. So gather, we're going to do it today. We're going to build your business. We're going to set it up to get visitors. You're going to set it up to get leads. We're going to do it today, live here, right now. Number 2, 20,000 plus programs. You know, there are 20,000 programs at the click of a finger that you can partner with, boom, right now, without asking for permission. You can literally do it in the next 10, 15, 20 seconds. And even if you want to find other programs outside of that, we will give you a chart you can follow, boom, 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 checklist. You get a chance to create instant monetization simply by being able to collect from other people's hard work. And then last but not least, I just want you to send emails, one a day, 5 times a week, templated. I'm going to give them to you. Copy paste. I'm going to give you things that you can actually either copy and paste and send as is, or heck, at worst case, you have to fill in some blanks. How many of you can do this? I know all of you can do this. All right, I know all of you can do this. So listen, we did a survey recently. We literally went out there, we did a survey. We found that we asked people, hey, listen, how much money would you have to make per year for you to be able to quit your job? You know, for you to be able to go full-time online, how much money would you have to make per year? And we found something really interesting. So the numbers varied, right? Like, for example, if someone from India took the survey versus the United States versus Australia. But we found that in the more Western nations, the highest number we found was about $60,000 a year, $5,000 a month, and people said they would be able to quit their day job. Well, heck, based on the numbers that we gave you together today, you really just need to get 10,000 emails. That's it. Now you might be thinking, how am I going to get 10,000 emails? We're going to give it to you. We're going to show you. It's going to be super easy. So for those of you who are freaked out by 10,000, all right, let's talk about part-time income. How many of you would love to make $2,500 a month? Imagine what that could pay for. Imagine the mortgage, saving towards retirement, saving for that vacation, for your children, for college. There's so much you can do. $2,500 a month is a lot of money, and it's 100% passive. 100% passive income. And all you need to do is build a list of 5,000 people. Again, we'll show you, the sources of traffic that between Jimmy, myself, and Fred, and the bonus that they're offering, the amazing club they're giving you. Heck, I want to be a part of that club. You guys will never, ever have to worry about getting to 5,000 leads. It's just going to be so easy, and it's just written off for you. So everything said and done, people will come to me and say, okay, Anik, I'm in. I got you. I agree with you. Email is the next best thing since sliced bread. I want in. But how the heck do I get it done? How do I get my traffic? How do I get my one-page website? How do I get my autoresponder? How do I get my free gift? How do I choose the affiliate offer? How do I write those emails? How do I put all of it together so it works? So that it works, how do I do it? Does that sound a little complicated? Does it sound a little freaky? Type in a yes right now if you agree with me. Just be honest. It's okay. Be honest when you say, yeah, the process of putting it together sounds a little crazy to me. You know, Don, Scott, Hendrik, Donna, Yusuf, Ronald, I mean, tons of you. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to do it for you today. So here's the deal. I'm going to hand you unlimited amount of done-for-you unique businesses. You know, I remember this conversation I actually had about 2 years ago. I called Jimmy, and Jimmy's, one of my closest friends, and he's very technical. And I said, Jimmy, I want to build this system. I want to build this thing, this system that'll completely eliminate, get rid of my students, all their problems. Jimmy listened. He listened very patiently. I remember even where I was. I was actually at Walmart walking around. My wife was shopping. I was on the phone with him on my Bluetooth. And Jimmy listens the whole way, and he says, Anik, that's a brilliant system. But, man, I don't know if it can be done. It's really hard. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg to even think about it. I said, Jimmy, I really, really want to do this. So I set out to do it. You know what? It took me $300,000, 23 team members, 18 months, so that I could automate 5 steps and give you one guarantee, and that was that within 60 minutes or less, you will all be able to have your own unique done-for-you business up. Now, I really want to give a shout-out to a few team members. Andrew Elstead, who came on as our Director of Technology, took full charge of the whole team and took this project under his wing. Man, I'll tell you, wow. He worked day and night. Now, our Coder X, he asked me not to mention his name. He's shy. This guy worked 20, 21 hours a day for months nonstop to get this done. Until this very day, we have 3 additional programmers that he manages just to keep the platform growing and improving. Andrew Lance, our Director of Content, he hired 16 writers in Chicago that together over the span of 12 months created 17,500 pieces of unique content that I'm going to hand to you today so that you can build your business. So now, how many of you, now this I really want to see yes, because I put a lot of blood and sweat, and my whole team here at Learn Nation has put their blood and sweat into this. So I want to see a big loud yes. I want to see, are you excited to see the technology that's finally going to give you that breakthrough that you've been waiting for? Guys, I want to see, I'm not going to move forward until I see a bunch of yeses. I see a bunch of yeses. All right? Jimmy, Fred, I am going to challenge myself. I'm going to do something a little bit crazy, and you guys are going to laugh at this. You ready? Are you guys there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Here's the challenge I'm going to do. I am going to build a business live in front of everybody. I'm going to do it in less than 20 minutes. The entire business. We're going to be up and running and ready to take leads. 20 minutes, guys. How does that sound, everybody? 20 minutes. Type in 20 if you're thinking, Anik, this is BS, man. This is crazy. You'd think I'm nuts for doing it.
I think I need to set a stopwatch for you, don't I?
Oh, I'm going to do it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm to the challenge. I already got it up here. Here you go. Countdown timer. Stopwatch. Can you guys see that? Can you see a stopwatch on the screen there? Type in yes if you can see the stopwatch. All right, Charlotte said, what about 16 minutes? All right. Okay, Charlotte, maybe. All right, maybe. Let's see. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in here to Inbox Blueprint. You should be able to see this here. I'll zoom in a little bit. Now you'll see here we've got this brilliant community here. You've got your modules of all the training, Launchpad, which is the software we're going to use. We have a full interactive community forum. Just look at this. We have members from Canada, Houston, Texas, all over the world, by the way. You've got live coaching calls going on, people asking questions. Coaches are in there helping everybody. It's super active. It's been around for about a year. And I want you to also see this. Check this out. One of the things I'm most proud of in my life is to not only have the friendship of Robert Kiyosaki, and not only to be business partners with him. We have a big announcement we're coming out with, but to have him endorse Inbox Blueprint through and through. He says it is one of the best programs he's ever seen to create entrepreneurs. He actually filmed entrepreneurial training just for us to put into this training. So I was really proud to have that. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go down here. I'm going to click on Launchpad. All right, I'm not starting the timer yet because that wouldn't be fair. As soon as I'm ready to start the business or the building process, I'm going to do it, all right? I'm going to do it. You guys don't have to bear with me. My internet's a little slow because I'm running GoToWebinar here as well. So when you click that, there are some of these little videos here, okay? Most of them are like 4 minutes, like 3 minutes. They show you how to get through all the different pieces of the Launchpad, but I'm just going to forward past these because obviously I know how to build. I know how to use the system I built. So I'm going to click here to access now. And we're going to log into Launchpad. Now, here's the deal. We're going to come back to this dashboard later. This is one of my favorite additions that we built into the business a little bit earlier this year. You guys are going to absolutely it's going to blow your mind, okay? But we'll come back to it. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to go ahead and hit start. It's official. It's going to start in a second. Can I get a little drum roll? Can you all type in drum roll if you're ready for this? Type in drum roll. Drum roll. All right. Tons of people typing. Here we go. Start. So I'm going to go here, click on create new funnel. Okay. We have tons of niches. All these niches are completely done for you. We're at close to 30 now. We're going to be at 50 very, very soon. So you can see from health and wellness, hypnosis, internet marketing, law of attractions, men, dating advice, meditation, online dating, relationship advice, all kinds of stuff. So let's just choose bodybuilding. All right, now here's the best part. You get to never have to buy a domain name or hosting if you don't want to. So I'm just going to choose a name for it. So we're just going to say XYZ bodybuilding. All right, it logs into Launchpad and our system says, okay, you can have this. Now listen, you don't have to have even a domain name or ever buy hosting. But if you choose to do so, we will allow you to do that as well. You still don't have to buy hosting, but we can map this page to your URL. You just have to put it in here and follow these instructions. But for now, we don't really care about that. So type this in, I'm gonna hit save and continue. All right, now we're at the next step. I'm already 28% done and I'm at 1 minute into the whole process. Now, we integrate fully with SendLane. Thank you to Jimmy and his hardworking team for that. And you get a free trial account, so you just have to sign up. You plug in the information. If I already did. Otherwise, you click here, plug it in. Now, you want to just set up your SendLane list, okay? Our system completely integrates with SendLane, so you never have to do anything other than just fill in some blanks and click some buttons. So I go here, I type in XYZ bodybuilding. All right, it logs into SendLane, says, all right, you're good. You can use that list name. It checked for me live. put my name, put an email. Obviously, you should put real information, but I just kind of put stuff to get through quickly. And so then it says, hey, how often do you want to be notified that you have subscribers and what they're doing? Well, let's do weekly. Every week, the Launchpad will send you a great little business summary to let you know how your business is doing. So that sounds good. Save and continue. Moving right along. We're 2 minutes in right now, and it's doing stuff right now. It's talking to SendLane. It comes back and says, hey, time to choose other people's hard work. It's time to choose the thing that you are going to be promoting. Now, here's the deal. If I have my own offer, somebody else's offer, it's not inside ClickBank, I can click on this link, copy and paste it right here, and I'm done. But we've fully integrated with ClickBank. As a matter of fact, ClickBank endorses our platform. We are one of the very, very few platforms that they endorse. And we're actually doing a webinar with ClickBank next week. They're endorsing the platform. And so I'm just going to, all of their offers are here. I can hit preview, look at it. So I'll just say, what is this one? 10-minute fat loss. Let me have a quick peek at it. All right, sounds good. I'm just going to go ahead for now. I'm just going to say this one. All right, so you know how to burn fat to gain more muscle. And I just hit click on it. Then it says, what's your ClickBank username? So I'll type in, let me just type in one that's not true. That's not real. I hit save and it says, no, this ClickBank username is invalid. It actually logs into ClickBank to make sure you don't make a mistake. So we're double checking your work as we go. So I typed in learn test. Now everybody remember learn test. Remember this because I'm going to come back and show you something in regards to it. So type in learn test. Type it into the comment box right there because I want you to remember that text. Learn text. Type it in, type it in, type it in, type it in. All right, Yusuf is the first person to type it in. Awesome. All right, so I hit save and continue. And even though I'm talking so much, we're only 3.5 minutes in. Now it says, hey, you got to create your free gift that we're going to give away to people, right? You got to create your bribe so that people actually sign up for your list. Well, look, if you happen to have one already, click on this little button. You can simply upload your PDF. You can also create your cover images right here. But if you, so let's say you already have one, but you're not happy with parts and pieces of it, well, go ahead, create your cover image right here. But if you're like, no, man, I would rather I want to create my own unique one. So go ahead and help me out, Launchpad. So what we'll do here is you now are going to type in multiple variations of text that would then be used to link to that offer that we were at. So I'll type in free letter, how to burn fat fast. Okay, now I can add as many of these as I want so that the system will automatically rotate through them on every article I put in. But for now, I just copied and pasted the same one. So then it says, please select at least 4 articles to include in your free report. Okay, why not? So check this out. It's pre-filled bodybuilding, and here's what I really want you to see. You see the saturation score? Our system is actually built off of algorithms that track the usage of all of the 17,500 pieces of content in our system. When something gets used too much, it becomes red. Anything above 80% saturation, my team gets a daily notification. We pull it out of the system, rewrite it, and re-upload it into the system. And we're also growing now to 30,000. So I'm just going to pick that article. 14% is great, by the way. The reason, again, is it is actually statistically impossible for anybody to have the exact same business as you, no matter how many times you try. You could be sitting with your best friend sitting next to you building a business, and as long as you're not peeking over each other's shoulders, it's literally guaranteed that you will have a unique business. It's really cool because you mix and match. Your free report will look different. You'll see exactly why it's impossible. So now once I pick my articles, I can pick up to 10 articles. I can move them around. I can do whatever I want with them. I can edit them. So I could write my own article. I can make changes. I can make changes inside of it. Like I can make things bigger, smaller. I can link things. Whatever I want to do, go down here, hit save changes, and it shows edited. So I'm done with that part. I said, oh, by the way, look at how we could just keep going and going. You can also go up here. And we have an awesome new search feature that's in beta right now. That's because, like I said, every month we're releasing new features. We're building and improving the platform. Now it says, hey, listen, the report is about you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? So, sure. About me. About me. About me. About me. Hi, Fred. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Fred. All right. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to paste. I'm just going to do this a little bit. Again, I can bold things, I can underline things. I can link things. I can do whatever I want, right? So I can say google.com, and then it links all of that. All of that done, I hit save and continue. So now it says, what's the report title? By the way, how far in are we? We're 6.5 minutes in. All right, so write your title. So I say 4 tips to burning fat and gaining muscle. It says, write your subtitle, free report. Author name, Anik Singal. Choose a layout for your report's cover, all right? So we give you a few layouts, and I choose this one. Now you must be thinking, Anik, what the heck does a bunch of numbers flying around have to do with losing fat and gaining muscle? Well, wait on, just 1 second. Go here, and now what I'm gonna do is choose an image for the background, and I can upload my own if I've got one. I can, otherwise I have hundreds. Our team has literally, I think we crossed over a couple thousand at this point, royalty-free photos that you can use. And you just keep looking until you find one that you love. Pizza would probably be a bad one, wouldn't it? You keep going. I saw one on page 1 that I'd be probably just as happy to use. It was a guy benching. Let's see if we can see any different one. Let's just keep going. I'm just looking. We load balance all of this in our system too. By the way, once we see something being used too much, we push it down. Let's go back to page 1. I like the first one. There you go. So let's choose this. Now here is where we're going to do some really cool things with our free report. Ready? I go here. I can change the color of the text if I want. Look at that. I could change it to whatever I want. I could change the color of the background. I want the background to be just a little bit darker. All right. And then I can also make my font bigger. Maybe I don't want it that big. Maybe I want 49. Nope. I actually like 55. Then I go here and I can change, I can make my name, like the free report part, a lot bigger. I will make it even bigger than that. Then I can go down here and say, well, I don't like the way my name shows. I want my name to be bigger than that. And I want the back bar to be black. And I want my name to be more bright yellow. Boom, we're done. This is my free report. It's done. Hit close, move on. Our free report is officially done, guys. It took us 9 minutes. Now, I'm just going to pause real quick to ask you, how many of you are sitting there right now with your jaw on the ground? Type in the number 1 or type in wow. Type in wow if you're wowed right now and you're watching this thing and what the heck? What the heck just happened? Someone said I dropped my teeth. Jonathan said I dropped my teeth. Love it. All right. So let's hit start again. Now we're moving forward, 9 minutes in. Time to write the emails, guys. So again, now what you're going to have to do is type in a few sentences that would then get sprinkled throughout your actual emails. And again, they would link to your affiliate offer. So free letter, how to burn fat and gain muscle. All right. I'll just hit copy on that. I'll add a few more. All right, it's going to round robin through these as you write your emails. Now it says, please choose 3 solo ads. Now, what's a solo ad? A solo ad is what's going to make you money. This is literally a promotional email with links in it that click out to your product that you chose. So I go down here and I'll type in weight, right? And now lose the bulge. Now you see here, 58% saturated, 60% saturated, but it's still green. As long as it's green, you are good to go. Most of the time, you'll never find a red because we get rid of them. All right, so I picked the first 3. Same thing here. I can move them around. These are promotional emails. I can edit them. I can do whatever I want. Then I move on to the next step. The next step is going to tell me, hey, can you please choose some content articles as well? Because we don't want to just send promotional emails to your list. So it's already put bodybuilding in here, and I say, yep, I'll choose 7 content emails. I'm just choosing whichever ones, guys. I would rather you actually read them and make sure you choose good ones, ones you like, but you can move them around, you can hit edit, you can do whatever you want here. I hit save and continue. Now what it's going to do is it started talking, not yet, it's about to talk to send link. So now it says, what intervals between do you want? Like how many days between each email? So I can choose, I want every 2 days, every 1 day, every 3 days, every 4 days. I like to do every day. Then this is the first email that goes out to let them download their free report. So I go here, I type in, here's the free report I promised. I could change my text here, I type whatever the heck I want over there. I can put my entire name in if I want, right here. I can also type in whatever I want there. All right, now this is the part that's a lot of fun. So check this out. All of the red ones are emails that make you money, and the blue ones are ones that are content. But this should be more mixed and matched. So look at what I'm doing. Just move it up so that I can balance it out more. I can do whatever I want. I can even set up custom intervals. So with custom intervals, maybe I want email number 2 to go after 2 days. Maybe I want email number 3 to go after 1. Maybe then I want to wait 3 days and I want to send the next email. I don't like to do that, though. I like to just do 1 day intervals. Say save and continue. And now it says, all right, no problem. It goes and knocks on SendLane's door so that you don't even have to log into SendLane. And it says, SendLane, let me in. I've got a business to build. And it already uploaded your emails for you. Now it is time to build your page, the page that people will come to and land on when it's time to opt into your list. Well, guess what? We just added this last month. I haven't even played with it yet, where now you can build a whole new kind of page called quiz pages. All right, we're going to skip that just yet, but just know that every month we're adding new features of making this program even more robust. Now we're just going to do classic page. And so this is an opt-in page. So I go here, type in company name, type in my email address here. And I got all these really killer pages that I can kind of design after. So let's use this one. All right, check this out now. This is my favorite part, guys. This is seriously my favorite part of this process. I'm going to click here and type in 4 tips to burning fat and gaining muscle. Download now. Then I go here and just type in free report, limited time. But I want this to be bigger text, so I just go here and I go like that. All right, I want this to, be a different color. Well, I don't, but just to show you the point, I can go here and I can do whatever I want. I can change the color however I want. Let's just say I chose black. All right. Now I come here and I'm like, I don't really want this bullet point. I can delete that. I could change this bullet point and say, Anik says, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let me see. Let me say hi to somebody on our webinar. Somebody I want to say hi to. Who wants me to say hi to them right now? Who wants me to say hi to them right now? And let's see. It's going to be Gary Dillman. So Gary Dillman, let me say hi to you. Gary Dillman. Hello. All right. One more person. Jen Leary. So I'll type in Jen Leary. Hello. Now, obviously, you should be typing in bullet points about your free report. But check this out, you guys. I want to show you something really cool. Ebook cover. Bam! I can drop in my ebook cover. I can drop in an extra paragraph. I can drop in whatever I want. I can drop it wherever I want. So if I wanted, I could go, let's see here. I can do ebook cover up here. All right? I can move it around. I can do whatever I want with it. And here, I don't want first name. So I remove it. Guys, I don't want the countdown timer. I remove it. All your legal pages are already built and done and ready for you. I can edit any text. I can even edit, right here says your privacy policy, your privacy stuff is, I'm done, I think. I'd save, view page. That would be my page. I'm in business. I'm literally in business. So I hit save and I just exit builder. Where are we now? We're 14 and a half minutes. Oh my God, the stress is on. And check this out. I can build multiple variations of the same page. I can actually do live split testing. This is another feature we just added a few months, like 2 months back. I can do split testing. This is a bit of an advanced feature, but that means I will be refining and optimizing my business the whole time. Save and continue. All right. Save. And now we can build either. Oh, this is brand new. This just came out. This is the first time I'm seeing this. That's so cool. Well, I'm not going to tell you about a segue page right now, but this is literally, this must have just launched last night. Oh, that's so exciting. Can you believe this? Is that not cool? Guys, type in a number 1 if that's cool, that the system grows so quickly that I didn't know that happened. So I'm going to go with the thank you timer thank you page. It says your free gift is in your email. All right. Please read this free letter, How to Burn Fat Fast. All right, and I put a 5-second countdown. You'll see exactly how this works, okay? You're going to see how this works. If you don't know what the heck I'm doing right now, I'm going to show it to you because the business is now officially about to end. So I go here. So all of it's done. Hit save and continue. And looks like my team has created a problem because of the new feature that they've added. So we might have to go the route of segue page. How embarrassing. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's see if I can go back. Timer page. Save and continue. All right. All right. Let's. Sorry, guys. I just shared with you. We added a new thing here, and it has created an issue for us. So let's try one last time here. All right. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply build a segue page, and we could try to do that. Otherwise, I have egg in my face, and I will have to come back and show this to you at another time. All right. Jimmy, Fred, sorry about that, guys. I think we just made a system update in the platform, and so what we'll do is I will do another demo for you and show it to you and release it for everybody in the system. But what I want to share with you is when we go to the dashboard, check this out right here, okay? Check this out. The whole business is up here and running. My free report is done. So the business is not up yet because we didn't finish the last step, but the entire funnel is here. And if I click on edit, I'll go right back to where I left off. I left off to basically building my opt-in page. I hit save and continue there. I'll give this another shot, but it looks like it's getting stuck on that step. I'm literally at the end. I'm at the end. I'm at the end. It just is routing me back here on the save and continue. So I keep trying to play with it a little bit here to see if I can trick it, but we'll come back. We'll build one. All right, everyone, I'm really sorry about that. We will come back, all right? But you see how it's done, right? You see how the platform works? And honestly, I was on my last step. If I hit save and continue, that was going to be it. It was going to be done at that very point, and we would have been at about 17 minutes. So type in the number 1 right now if you are if you are pumped and excited about how this works. If you are pumped and excited about how this works. All right? Literally, if right now, if you are absolutely in shock and awe, I want you to type in wow if you are in shock and awe about the platform and how you can have your business up and running. And I understand there was a little bit of a glitch. I'm promising you right now, I'm going to rebuild this business for you, and you will see it, okay? You're going to see it. There's just probably something a little goofy going on right now. But that's because we just did a system update because we're constantly adding new features in there, and it's probably going to be fixed in the next 5 minutes. All right, so what I want to ask you now is how many of you want your hands on this tool to be able to build your business? How many of you want your hands on this tool to be able to build your own business? Type in me right now. Type in me if you want your hands on this tool. I'm telling you right now, I want to hear it. This is like your official application to getting in on this. All right, this is your official application to getting in on this. And Jimmy, if you're still there, I want to ask you real quick. You know, we had talked about this 2 years ago, and this platform came to life. You've witnessed it. You've seen it come to life. What are some of the thoughts that you've had as you just saw the presentation? Of course, you know, one little teeny step that was missing, and we'll show everyone how to do that.
Sure. You know, what's really exciting about this, guys, is that when Anik showed me this the first time, when he showed me after he built it, I kind of really quickly realized, like, he basically shortcutted the steps that would have taken me weeks to build myself. I mean, as a newbie, when I first started online, one of the hardest things you really run into is technology. Technology is hard. Technology is not easy unless you went to school for this kind of technology, understanding how to do your computer stuff. It's actually really hard. And when you eliminate the technology barrier, you kind of eliminate all the hard barriers when it comes to actually building your own business and getting started. And that's what's the powerfulness of Launchpad. Now, you guys saw all the elements that were inside of Launchpad. I mean, if you see the amount of integrations and things that are happening inside of Launchpad, you've got to know how powerful that is. I mean, the things that it does, the things that it's built, the drag and drop builders, the elements where you're just searching for offers, every part of it are things that could take you days, weeks in order to get yourself set up on doing. I mean, just the idea of finding an offer sometimes takes me, even personally, will take me a whole day of looking around to find that perfect offer. But when you have it right in front of you with all the statistics, all the data pre-done for you, and all you got to do is click on something or push something, I mean, I don't know how much easier it gets on it. I mean, there's so much inside of it, so much to build out that you could do. And, you know, building a business, I mean, Anik did it in 17 minutes or so. And look, it's not going to take you 17 minutes because you're going to do it a little bit slow, a little more careful, and you're going to be a little more cautious. But, you know, just imagine it takes you 4 times longer. 4 times longer is still under 1 hour to get running. And in that hour, you'll have your business online and it's traffic ready. And that's the last element. We talked about that earlier. Having traffic is that final element. Anik will teach you, I'll teach you. We'll all give you all the elements to make sure that we can get your business up and running. And this presentation is just so mind blowing how much you can do in just 17 minutes of time. So Anik, those are my thoughts, man. Like, I think it's excellent, amazing program. It's the shortcut that people need. It's the shortcut that people need to get started and moving online. And it's the exact thing that I believe that will really revolutionize the way that a lot of people, the big hump, the technology barrier that most people fall into.
Well, let me actually jump in as well, if I can, guys. So
Go ahead.
I'm actually blown away on what I just saw. And especially, I've actually been personally using Launchpad. Now, listen, here's a couple things that you guys need to understand and know of. Anik is basically the person that's really revolutionizing the industry for an individual to get themselves up and running with this 5-step system, and especially automating the entire process and making it easy for you. So when Anik first we met 5 years, like 4.5 years ago, I basically flat out said, I'm not going to do this. This is hard. Like, I got to get an entire team, start building the page, finding the niche, and then making sure that it all works, getting all the autoresponders in place. Like, it does require at least, like, even my time. Well, Jimmy is saying he can do it faster because he has an entire team that knows about a lot of developing and all those other stuff. But when you just get started, just like I did earlier, like, I don't have a development team to really code these pages, have all these stuff at play. And over the times, you actually have to invest a lot of money on outsourcing it or finding people local to get all these done for you. But right now, what you guys just saw was simply building it right on the fly in 17 minutes. It would have taken me 17 days if I were in your guys' position, like, conservatively, just to get started. So with that, like, this is a phenomenal software that you really need to look at. And in fact, to me, I never, like, as a lot of you guys know of my story, I'm never really an email marketing person. I even admit this, I suck at writing English. And sometimes Anik and Jimmy actually laughs at my grammar. And I say, well, it's still okay. I still build a 7-figure business with broken English. And I know a lot of you guys right now have that thought in your mind. You have that fear on, well, okay, now we got that technical side handled. I can see that I still need to type some stuff. Will my English be bad because I'm not in the US? I'm from an international area and it doesn't really do well. But at the end of the day, I can tell you it does well. Like, I sometimes slur on what I'm saying on a webinar. When I type an email out, I actually have grammatic errors as well. But everyone still opens the email and they still engage because genuinely, at the end of the day, they're just building a relationship with you. But right now, what Anik has created is that you guys can actually get this up. Okay, Anik did it in 17 minutes. He knows what he's doing. We all know that. You may need to go through the video training to know what's going on. But listen, if you can have a business up and running, let's say, in just 2 days, how many of you will be blown away? Just 2 days, seeing the entire thing. Put a 1 in the question box. If just spending 2 days, you can have a business up and running. And we're not even finished yet. Some people are saying, well, what about traffic? Well, guess what? We're going to go through about traffic very soon. And one of the best part is, I'm a traffic expert, as you guys all know, and a lot of you guys follow me because I'm good at traffic. But guess what? There are other traffic sources out there that's purposely built for this 5-step system. And Anik's going to cover a little bit more today in this presentation. So I'm actually going to fire it off right to Anik right now.
All right, thank you so much. And listen, everyone, we're just messaging with our team. It was just a little teeny thing. They're fixing it. But, let me show you a business I had just built about bodybuilding tips. And check this out. So you can actually see that we had built this entire business. And I can go to any part of this business, right? I can visit the page. Now, look at this, okay? The whole business is up and running. And it's going to look exactly like, once it pulls up. Again, I told you guys I have slow internet. And it's because of GoToWebinar. So let's let the page pull up and we're going to keep moving forward with the presentation because this is literally the internet is crashing on me. So let's move forward and I'll come back at the end here. So stay with me and we're going to come back at the end and I'll keep showing you more parts. But what we're looking for here, guys, is just looking for a serious commitment for 60 days, okay? If you want to have your online presence, I'll guarantee you that you have that. I guarantee that you can build it. Look, I built a business in like 16 minutes. 16 minutes! If you could take 4 times as long as me, you would build it in less than an hour. Now, I can't guarantee that you're going to have a successful business in 60 minutes. If you aren't willing to commit at least 60 days, the Launchpad isn't for you. There's really only 2 things between you and your possible 7-figure business. There's the actual 5 steps, right? Getting your one-page report, your one-page up, your free report up, choosing your affiliate offer, writing your emails. That's all done. I just did it live in front of your eyes, not just one time, but I did it for an unlimited number of businesses. Now, traffic, what if we can prove together, okay, what if we could prove that, we could generate traffic for you together here, right now? We could do this. I'm going to show you, it's done. I'm going to give you traffic at the end of this for those of you who are serious enough to take action. Now, I'm not even done yet, guys. The true power is in the system. Yes, we've invested $300,000. Yes, over 23 people took 18 months to build a system that guarantees you to get a business up in literally 60 minutes or less. And all you need to focus on in your life is this. Just this. That's your business model. You need to basically use my copy and paste templates and system to send out, to literally fill in the blanks and type in an email into SendLane, into your autoresponder, hit the send button, and boom, do that 5 times a week, and that's it. Now here's how I can help you today. The entire system, full video training, millions spent in testing over 14 years. Your one-page websites, we built this together today. You saw it happen live in front of you, done. Your free gifts, plus all the emails that you need, done. Your top traffic sources to get you started. Guys, we're going to basically take care of all of this for you, guarantee that you get your business up and running in 60 minutes or less, and everything you need is done. So now let me put out the official application. How many of you want our help? How many of you want this system, want my coaching, want to work with every single person that is here? All right, tell me right now. Type in a yes right now. Type in a yes right now. If that's your official, wow, look at this. AF says, hell yes. Trisha says, I want it. Well, listen, there's really only 2 things that you need to get started with your business. And first is proven system. Tested, proven, step-by-step, based on 14 years of results and millions of email leads collected. Number 2, you need automation, a system that's plug and play for you to interact with and basically escape technology. We did that. I showed you. You don't have to worry about technology. You'll never have to worry about technology again. Well, listen, let's talk about the training. I've collected over 4 million subscribers in my life. I have broken that system down into 8 simple video-based modules, literally one tiny step at a time. Copy and paste videos, baby step after baby step guidance. Not overwhelming at all, yet incredibly simple and straightforward. Listen, we cut the fluff out. We get right to the point so you can get your business up and running. Now, one question I have for you. Go outside of your house, okay, when you get a chance. Look around. You will see franchise businesses everywhere. Franchise, 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 all over the map. Now, I always used to wonder, why the heck do people invest in a franchise? Well, because they want that manual. They want to know what color to paint the walls. They want to know where to hire people. They want to know where to buy equipment. They want to know how to build those marketing processes. So you know what people buy a franchise, all they're really buying is a manual and the right to use the name. But for every single franchise they set up, they're going to have to invest $100,000 to $115,000. You want to go get a Subway? You're going to be investing $100,000 per Subway. Do you think Subway is going to fly out and build your Subway for you? Tell me, do you? Type in yes or no. Do you think they're going to fly out and build your Subway for you? Bunch of you are typing in no because that's the right answer. Heck no. As a matter of fact, they don't just charge you $100,000. They're going to then charge you royalty. They're going to take more money every day, every hour. You work hard, they get rich. That's how a franchise works. Well, not here. Listen, don't have to pay $100,000. I'm giving you the ability to build an unlimited number of businesses. I'm going to give you the full video-based training. I'll give you that manual. I'm actually going to give it to you assignment-based. You won't even know, and you're building a whole business. You get a chance to tap into our businesses, live examples, see our business, look over our shoulders, build it like we build it. That's a total value of $6,991 in just step 1, which is a training. Then you come and look at the tools that we're giving you. Everybody told me, can't be done, not possible. You know, first time ever in the industry, we built a done-for-you system. It is statistically impossible for 2 people to have the exact same in business, but it's completely done for you. You don't have to have technical skills, experience, nothing. Fully integrated, ready to launch whenever you're ready to go. We created 17,500 pieces of content. That's going to grow to 30,000 in 2017. We have over 30 plus niches. We're about to expand into 50 niches in 2017. Lifetime access, founding status, and unlimited upgrades. Just check this out. You get to build unlimited businesses. Okay, over 30 niches. We're growing to 50 by 2017. Over 4,000 plus opt-in page combinations that were built by my designer. You can loop them together and build them however you want. 17,500 pieces of content. And we're growing to 30,000, all written by American authors. It costs us tens of thousands of dollars. And we're fully integrated with the industry's #1 autoresponder send lane. It's all done for you. Over 8,985 in value there. Look at everything I'm going to do for you right now. Even if you have zero experience, even if you've never made a dime online, listen, we're going to give you all the hand-holding guidance, the step-by-step videos, 100% Launchpad access, unlimited, done-for-you businesses. We're going to give you all the profitable niches. We're going to give you 17,500 pieces of content. We're going to give you worldwide expert access, top traffic sources, and my absolute favorite, every day we have open office hours in this company. Literally on a webinar just like this, myself and my coaches will be available. You can come on and you can ask questions. You could get your particular questions answered by all of us. Now, over $15,976 of real value, absolutely everything you need to start turning your passion into a real business. Inbox Blueprint is a one-stop resource you need. Starting today, you can finally overcome all of your barriers, and design to create your first commission in just days. So tell me now, do you believe you can finally have this massive breakthrough? Type in a yes right now if you believe my $300,000 investment can make you finally have the massive breakthrough you've been looking forward to. I want to see it, guys. Come on, Ronald, Jane, Ryan, hey, Betty's here, Kimberly, Hendrik, Yusuf, Scott, Jen, Martinez, Alex, Kimberly, Mark, Bob, Bev, David, James, DJ, Gary, Steve, Don, David. I mean, I can keep doing this, guys. I cannot possibly work with so many people. I'll tell you that right now. See, we've worked over the last few years with 22,000 students. We've created hundreds of incredible case studies. But we found the problems our students were having, and we transformed our system and added incredible features just for you. My current plans even show $200,000 a year being invested to continue on your behalf. And one thing was for sure, we had to remove every single obstacle that our students were having. I have become obsessive about the platform. As a matter of fact, you saw it, guys, live before you today. We added a new feature, a brand new feature that was launched overnight. We are always adding to it. After 22,000 students, we've had some key breakthroughs. The first main breakthrough was, how do I get my business live? How do I get my business up and running? Not technical. How do I build this damn thing? People ask us all the time, right? So I said, time to solve this problem. We went and designed Launchpad just for you. We got it so that the technical stuff is out the window. It's eliminated. You can now have your business up and running within 60 minutes. No technical knowledge needed. No content creation needed. None of that. And look at this. These are the steps that you go through. Simple little steps that you go through to get your entire business up and running within the span of minutes. We're talking way less than even 20 minutes is what I did. If you could be 3-4 times slower than me and still have it up and running in less than an hour. And you could use this to build as many businesses as your heart desires. Now, the second major breakthrough that we had on behalf of our students is, how many of you, type into me right now if you're a little confused on what niche you should go into. You know, this is the first potential risk point. Because if you go into the wrong niche from the day one, you are not going to succeed. How many of you are wondering, God, what do I build a business about? What do I build a business about? All right, a lot of you are saying, hey, I have my niche, but many of you are saying, I don't know. Well, guess what? Welcome to this bonus called 7-Figure Niches, Niche Detective. My expert team handpicked and researched the top 27 niches for you. We spent weeks, if not months, creating fully analyzed reports for you. At a click of a button, you're going to go in right there. You'll see 4 major categories: health and fitness, dating and relationships, money and success, self-help. Click one of them. It'll expand and open up into multiple other subcategories. You'll click on one of those. Check out bodybuilding. There's over 9 products with a gravity of 5 or more. There's an audience size of 990,000. Here are the top countries where people look for this, the gender breakdown, the top 5 keywords. Here's the best-selling products that other people's hard work that you can simply go to ClickBank and borrow from within seconds. Here's what the average funnel looks like. Look at this. There literally will be just report after report after report right in front of you. Entrepreneurship, internet marketing, paleo diet. And you could take these and run with them instantly. That's a $797 value. Boom. You never have to worry about whether you're going into a safe niche or not. Now, my third main breakthrough. People would say, our students would ask us, what if I'm not good at writing? What if I'm not good at writing? How many of you, type in me right now if that's one of your fears. Do you think, I don't want to write an email. I don't want to do that. I'm scared of writing emails. So type in me right now. Type in me right now. Type it in. I want to see everybody be honest with me. My God, if you guys could see how many people are typing me. I love the fact that you are being honest. Well, check this out. We are now adding our free bonus number 2. It's my $3 million email formula that has 2 parts to it. One is my templates, and the second is a surprise bonus that I really didn't want to give, but my team they forced me to do it because they think it's my Mona Lisa in the company. They call it my Mona Lisa. They say it's the best program I ever created. And give it to you for free today. So listen, my $3 million email templates, there are really only 3 types of emails out there. There are 3 templates for each kind that I wrote for you. That's a total of 9 emails. That means that between these 9 emails, you just need to rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you can just fill in the blanks and you're off to the races. That's it. You never have to worry about writing emails again because I'm going to give you everything you need to be able to put that together. Now, my Mona Lisa, right, is my program called List Academy. It is by far my absolute best, most advanced program I've ever created. So thousands of units at $19.97. And I'm going to be honest, my confession is this, that I freaked out and I retired it from the market. See, I want to show you exactly how I promote low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket affiliate products. How I'm out there promoting products that are making me $2,000, $3,000 commissions. How I'm out there promoting mid tickets, which are making me $300, $400, $500 commissions. Low tickets. I've actually taught this exact program in the past as well to like Fred. You know, I've shown Fred how to be able to go out there and make thousands of dollars in high ticket commissions. There are simple rules. You're talking to a guy, I forgot to tell you this, by the way. In high school, I had straight A's. I was a smart kid because I used to work my butt off. You know, there's a class I almost failed. I had a D- in it. I worked my ass off to bring it up to a C. Guess what it was? You're right, writing. Literally, my English teacher told me, don't ever write for a career. Albeit now I've created the templates that other people use. I've sold over $100 million worth of products, and I'm going to give those right over to you. All right, so those both combined worth at least $1,997 of true actual value. And now we're going to move on to our 4th major, huge breakthrough. That is, how do I get people to my website? So now what I want you to do is I want you to type in the number 1. I want you to type in the number 1 right now if you are worried about that. You want to know how to get people to your website? Type in the number 1 right now. Yusuf, Andrew, Jonathan, DJ, Gary, Erlinda, Barbara, Keith, Don, Bill, Arthur, Trisha, Benjamin, Graham, Michelle, Daniel. Whew, my God, I cannot do. Wow. All right. Well, guys, free bonus number 3, First Day Traffic League. I'm going to give you full admission into a program called First Day Traffic League. The first thing we're going to kick off with is our 8-week traffic boot camp. That says first 100. It's supposed to say first 1,000. That's a typo. My team and I are going to build a brand new business. You're going to watch over our shoulders and rinse and repeat everything we show you. We're going to be doing live workshops that you get to join. Myself, I'll be there. Willie Laney, one of our lead coaches. Dave Lovelace. Bob Costello, Andrew Lance will all be there teaching and coaching you. You get full admission into this 8-week boot camp. Now check this out. I've added yet another program. So far, I've offered you Inbox Blueprint and List Academy. Now I'm going to give you Traffic Academy as well. You get to master 8 different traffic strategies, from free traffic strategies that are going to be absolutely free to traffic strategies that require a little bit of investment, pennies on the dollar. They are working a lot faster. So either you invest time or you invest a little bit of money. But you know what? In there lies 3 secret traffic strategies that I focus the most on. And I'm giving you an opportunity today. Those are the ones that have helped me get 4 million leads. I'm giving you the opportunity today to get them. I'm going to focus heavily on them. This is a whole another training program. By the way, just to make it a point, List Academy and Traffic Academy both cannot be purchased. They cannot be purchased, okay? They cannot be purchased. They cannot be purchased. Only available right now. I took them off the market. And on top of that, how many of you want to get some free traffic? Type in me if you'd love to get some free traffic. Literally, just free. Flat out. I'll pay for it. Yeah. Well, I have a secret traffic network. I bet you didn't know about that. It's generated over 1.7 million clicks for our students, over 800,000 subscribers. I will give you a 20% boost in it and up to $500 worth of absolute free traffic. Guys, this is worth $2,997 in and of itself, and I am not even done yet because we had more breakthroughs. Then we had the breakthrough of our students asking us, what if I need more help? Okay, how many of you would agree? Type in me if you would agree that sometimes reading something and watching a video just isn't enough. You need to be able to ask someone a question. You want to be able to show someone what you're doing, find out what you're personally messing up on. What if you need that extra help? Now, by the way, Donna, Mike, Daniel, Luke, Rob, Anthony, Ronald, Graham, Stephen, Erlinda, Athena, David, Bev, Nanelle, Keith, Michelle, Don. I mean, guys, I know, I get it. That's why we created our 4 pillars of elite support. Our first guarantee is you get unlimited ticket support. We respond within 12 hours. It's not just billing questions. It is actual questions. We'll review your emails. We'll look at your pages. We'll look at your traffic strategy. We'll do whatever you need. You have a technical problem, we'll help you with that. Every single one of our support team, every single one of our coaches has been through the program, has built a business, knows the business. And we have 24/7 support. We have 2 teams. We have an entire team in America. We have an entire team in India. And we're soon building an entire team in Europe. We're covering all the bases. That's why you have a maximum of 12 hours before you hear back from us. All right? We put this at the core of Learn Nation. We take care of our students. We have an active forum that's been up for over a year. You can find answers to most of your questions in about 30 seconds flat by going to the forum. It's available to you all over the world 24/7. It's full of coaches, our past successful students, our current students. You can build masterminds inside of it. And then, of course, my favorite, guys, for the next 60 days, we're going to do daily open office hours. Every day, you have the ability to get on a live GoToWebinar just like this, ask your questions to our coaches. And we're going to cover all the different time zones. I saw someone say, hey, I'm in Hong Kong. It's like 4:30 in the morning right now. Guess what? The way we do it is Monday, we do it at a different time. Tuesday, Wednesday, we do them at different times so we can make it accessible for everybody all over the world. And then 4th, last but not least, let me ask you guys a question. I have personally been doing this for over 14 years. I've built a list. I've generated over 4 million leads. I've sold over $100 million worth of products, digital products on the internet. Let me ask you this. How many of you think that my personal involvement in your business would make a difference in your life, would make a sizable difference in your life? Type in yes if you feel like my involvement in your business would make a difference in your life after everything I've done and everything I've learned. Oh my God, I wish you guys could see the yeses that are pouring in on the other side. Well, I'm making myself available to you guys. This is worth well over $3,997. Our team that takes care of our students is over 20 people. You can only imagine what that cost me between the support, the coaches, and everybody that takes care of our students. Over 20 people. They're all here for you. And now, my last breakthrough. This is the big one. I really want to address this. It's what I call the pink elephant in the room. No one likes to address this. Everybody avoids it, not me. I believe so much in our system. I believe so much in my Learn Nation, so much in my team. I'm going to put this out there. What if I fail? What if you give me 60 days of hard dedication? You do everything you can, and what if I fail? People will never ask this, but I'm going to be realistic. I know this might be a fear you have. Can you please type in I? Type in I if this is a fear you have. Type in I right now if this is a fear that you have. Don, Ryan, Yusuf, Bev, Bill, Jonathan, Ronald, Andrew, Ahmed, Ninel, Bob, Kimberly, Jorge, Michelle, Anthony. Get it, guys. I get it. Actually, there are so many people typing I right now that the system is crashing. Anita. But listen, guys. We have just launched this is a brand new thing we just launched. Profit Plan B. No student left behind. It's 60 days we're going to ask you to check in with us. We're going to send out an email. You're going to check in with us. Anybody who's not made at least $5,000 using our system, we are going to get personal with you. We're going to automatically enroll you into our Profit Plan B program, where you will get twice a week additional coaching, one with a Learn coach, one with me. We're going to put you in these small, intensive workshops, masterminds, where you can get your questions answered. We'll do whatever you need, okay? We're going to get personal, whether that means that we have to give you personal support, do reviews of your pages, site, traffic, business, roll up our sleeves, dive in there with you, and basically, here's the point, guys. I know why you're joining us today. You want a new life. You're looking for something different. You don't want to quit. How many of you have done a program before and you've quit? It's okay. Go ahead. Type in yes right now. Type in yes right now if you've done this before and you have quit. You've done something before. You've tried some program before and you've quit. Many times, Don says. Okay, Don. You know, Donnie, Charlie, Stephen says yes 10 times. Guys, I know, but did you want to quit? Is that what you went into it doing? Did you want to quit? Did you want to waste your time? No, you didn't. You quit because no one was supporting you. What I'm telling you here, all I ask from you is you work your butt off. You work hard. If you're willing to give me that, I'm not going to quit on you. I'm going to make sure my team continues to give you every single thing that you need. So listen, in summary, that's over $27,761 in real value to training the full system, tested, proven, step-by-step, full video-based. You get the automation. You know over there it says build 10 businesses. Just a week ago, I eliminated that limit. I made it unlimited businesses. Imagine going to Subway, putting down just a little bit of money and then saying, yeah, go ahead. You can launch as many Subways now as you want. You never pay us a single royalty. By all means, go for it. That's what I'm doing today. They would never do that. You get my 7-figure niches. You get my $3 million email templates. You get first day traffic lead. You get the 4-pillar elite support. You get Profit Plan B, no student left behind. But check this out. I'm giving you Inbox Blueprint, List Academy, Traffic Academy. I'm giving you my entire software. All of this easily worth over $27,000. And here I'm telling you, this is it. Exclusive help, hands-on, unlimited full businesses. You can start in the next few minutes. Access to the full system. For 14 years, we've been testing and running and building, and I've mastered how to build this kind of business. $27,000 in real value, 100% complete software system, coaching, hand-holding, guidance. That's been perfected after $300,000 invested, 22,000 students, 14 years of education to make this the one-stop shop so that you have all your obstacles removed. We've considered every situation imaginable, and now I open up the application pool. This is legitimate. I need you to type in a yes because we cannot take everybody. We cannot take everybody. I need you to type in a yes right now. Type in a yes right now if you want your hands on everything I just mentioned. All right, we got Hendrik, Benjamin, Barbara, Andrew, David, Martinez, Don, Gary, Michelle, Mike, Kimberly, Mike, Linda, Ronald, Bob, Teresa, Jonathan, Mark, Scott, Risha. I can't read all the names, but I can tell you guys this. There's no way. For every webinar we do, okay, for every one of these we do, we allow a maximum of a certain amount of seats, maybe 20, maybe 30, but about 10% of you who actually responded yes, I can actually help. That's the truth. It's because we have to be good to our system, right? We have all these coaches. In order for us to be able to serve our community, we have to be very limited in how many people we can take in. So we close down very quickly. So when I first started, I remember, you know, when I was first starting in the first 18 months, I failed. I wanted to make the system accessible. I wanted nobody to have any excuses. But I want you to type in a yes right now. If you believe that it's fair for me, so actually don't type yes, type in one, type in the number one. If you believe it's fair for me to say, look, guys, I got to at least be able to recover my investment because right now my current plans show me investing over $200,000 a year. I mean, I would go bankrupt very quickly if I was able to at least recover what I'm investing into the program, right? So one thing was for sure, I was like, it has to be a program that requires either an annual or a monthly investment. Sounds fair because I'm investing every single year. So first I thought, okay, $4,997. Listen, you have to spend $100,000 per franchise plus royalty. If you wanted to open 10 franchises, you'd have to spend $1 million plus royalty. I thought, God, $4,997 is a freaking steal. But then I really thought about you and I thought about myself back 14 years ago. I said, well, not everybody can afford that. That's not right. I got to do something good by my students. Then I went to $3,997 a year. I get it. It didn't feel right. I pushed my team and I said, guys, let's get it down. We got to 2,997 a year, at which point my team pushed back and said, listen, we have way too many expenses. I've only told you guys about my 200,000 a year expenses on the development of the software. We didn't even talk about the development of the training or the development of my coaches. I have a team of 20 people to look after you. That costs money, a lot of money. So you know what? I was sitting around with my dad. This is like literally happened a few weeks ago. And my father, who I told you was my best friend, he's my rock, he's the guy who advises me. He said, what's going on? What are you doing? And I showed him the Launchpad. He was so impressed. He said, wow, son, this is amazing. I said, yeah, thanks, Dad. I said, I really want to help people. I think this will change lives. And he said, how much does it cost? I said, well, we're thinking 2,997 a year. And he made a face. And I said, what was that, guy? What was that face? And he gave me this idea. He said, son, what if you did things differently? I thought, what do you mean? He said, everybody creates software and sells it to people. That's a common concept. You can see it everywhere. But what if you did something so unique where you treated it more like a partnership? A partner actually invests in their partners. What if you made an investment? What if you stuck your head out of the window, stuck your neck out, and showed your partners how much you believe in them? Let them go out, have the success, invest the money that they need, that they don't have, invest on their behalf, cover your expenses, your hard expenses, and let them succeed. And when they succeed, they'll come back, they'll buy more programs for you. They'll buy the advanced training. You can make money then. So invest for them. Don't keep charging them over and over. Really separate yourself. I said, man, I love the idea. I love being partners with my students. I mean, how many of you love the idea of being a partner with me? Type in partner right now. Type in partner into that little box right there if you love the idea of partner. So I said, okay, Dad, no more a year. I'm not going to charge annual. This is only for founding member students. This is only for some small number of students who join, like who really take action, are founding members. Founding members will never have to pay ever again. So then we were at $2,997. And again, I said, I want a partner. I want to make this accessible to people so they can get it quickly. So I had a really crazy moment. I really did. My team has all thought I've lost my mind. I have been told again and again I've lost my mind. And I did something and I said, you know what? I'm going to do this so that people can make a quick decision and don't have to think about it. Now, again, remember I told you I don't have many seats because every webinar we limit it. So you have to be ready to basically move. All right, how many of you are ready to move? All right, I want you to type in, I'm ready. Type in, I'm ready right now. If I'm telling you right now, I've done something nuts and it's not gonna, I'm gonna have to close it down very soon, but I'm gonna give you the ability, and it's fast movers. People who move the fastest, people who make the fastest decisions in their life, they're the ones that get the best things in life. That's exactly how it's gonna work. We will close it down. Here's what we've done. Today you can start for living. Are there to answer your questions. Listen, if you are having doubts, if you're thinking about it, but you don't know if your scenario fits, we have the most, we have the team that's based around integrity, the most honest. They love our students. Learn Nation, they dream, they work about, and they live off of dream of Learn Nation. Go there right now. They'll tell you the honest truth answer. Go to www.getinboxblueprint.com. Remember, I told you, we have incredibly few seats. So for those of you, you need to go. If you're going right now, you need to do it fast. Make the decision. You really only need to decide between one payment of $1,497 or 3 payments of $597. Now, one important thing, if you choose to go the route of $597, we don't hold anything back. You get unlimited businesses, lifetime access, okay? Unlimited businesses, lifetime access. You just make 2 more payments, but we're not like separating the students out. I really think though that you should save the $294. Do the 1 payment of $1,497. You have a question, go now, ask it, guys. Just look across the board here. I'm giving you Inbox Blueprint, List Academy, Traffic Academy, my $300,000 software, my 7-figure niches, my $3 million email templates. I'm giving you First Day Traffic League, which includes the 8-week traffic boot camp. I'm giving you up to $500 in free traffic. I'm giving you my 4 pillars of elite support, which includes daily open office hours. I'm giving you Profit Plan B, which means no student left behind. That's a total value of over $27,761 right now. This doesn't even include all the amazing bonuses that Jimmy and Fred are offering. And already my team is messaging me. We are already running out of seats. That's it. We're running out of seats. We're going to literally be done in the next, I don't know, maybe the next few minutes here. This is your opportunity, guys. Get hands-on help, exclusive access, unlimited full businesses, a full system, 14 years tested and running. Go to Get Inbox Blueprint. Go right now. Look at this. Every single thing that you need. The real question is, are you truly ready? Because we have such limited seats. The time is now. Opportunity truly does not knock on your door over and over. The time is now. And Jimmy and Fred, I want to bring you on because I don't even know how many seats you're offering, but I can tell you right now, I'm getting a message from my team. We're going to have to shut down probably in the next few minutes, if anything, because it's. I think we've already had students rush in and already joined. And by the way, if you've taken action, please type in, I've joined. I'm in. I got one. Kimberly, welcome. Kimberly says she's in. Welcome, Kimberly. Can't wait to be in working with you. So type in I'm in so we can congratulate you. Jimmy?
Yeah, so if you actually go to getinboxblueprint.com, you're going to be taken to our page. This is going to give you the full breakdown of everything. Rob, I see you're in. Congratulations as well. It explains everything to the T of what you're going to get instant access to. This is on top of everything that you get with Inbox Blueprint, everything that Anik just told you about, everything he showed you, everything he's been explaining to you. Plus, we've got fast action bonuses. We talked about those bonuses earlier. Those who are on this webinar who are ready to take action, we put a fast action bonus for the first 100 club members because we really want to make sure that we can ensure that we give you everything you need to get yourself ready before. Remember, at the beginning of this webinar, I talked about how our goal, and this actually aligns perfectly with Anik's teaching you, everything that we're teaching you right now is so you can take the next 30 to 60 days to set yourself up so that when 2017 comes, you're not sitting here waiting to get started, start doing something, but instead, you're already there, and there's no better way to kick off that year. Instead of thinking that mentality that you have to wait till January 1st to do something different, you can start today. And what Anik is offering is absolutely incredible. So if you go to our page at getinboxblueprint.com, you can jump on there, you scroll all the way to the bottom. If you're already ready, you know you want this 100%, scroll right to the bottom. There's a button down, a big yellow button that you can click on. When you click on that button, it's going to take you to the order page. You can get your order right now. So if you're in, make sure you're posting it here. Benjamin, what else there? Who else? I saw a couple other people. Daryl, I saw other people saying they're in already. So it sounds really, really like people are on the page or paying attention to this, listening to me. But yeah, don't stop your process. You definitely want to grab these bonuses while you can. And that's really important right now.
And I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. There is an amazing new bonus I want to add, but I'm going to do it. We're going to do something together. We have to come up with an agreement, guys. You know, I learned a lesson a long time ago from Tony Robbins. He changed my life with this. You know what he told me was that, you know, success doesn't come from steps and tools and resources and all this stuff. It's important. Those things are important. But success comes from a power of decisions. We have to make a decision to be successful. We have to decide that we're going to be successful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you something huge. And I want you guys to agree. I want us to first reach an agreement. I'm going to give you something. Linda, welcome to the group. Linda just said welcome to the group. Guys, I'm going to give you something massive. If you've already taken action, good for you. We've already got, I think, 12 students who've taken actions. If you've taken action, good for you. You get this. But for the rest of you, I'm going to give you something massive. I've never done this before. But in exchange, you have to make a decision in the next 10 minutes. Yes or no? You have to make a decision in 10 minutes. Is that fair? Type in yes if that's fair. Steve, welcome. Steve, welcome. Welcome. Steve just joined. Yes, type in yes. Yes, fair, fair, fair. Hendrik, welcome. You're in already. Welcome. All right, here's what I'm going to do, okay? I am going to go here, and I'm going to start the actual 10 minutes. Now, at the end of this 10 minutes, by the way, I'm supposed to be closing down probably in the next. Wow. I want to welcome all these people real quick. Kimberly, Rob, Benjamin, Daryl, Hendrik, Linda, Peggy. More names are coming in here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to type in 10 minutes here and start the clock. All right, we're going to start the clock. There's the URL. Getinboxblueprint.com. You can either put down a down payment of $597 and then make 2 more payments in the future, or you can just do the one payment and save $294, get lifetime access. Go to, again, getinboxblueprint.com right now, and let me tell you what I'm doing, because I am so excited about this amazing bonus that my team tricked me into doing, but at this point, it's going to be incredible. I'm giving you my $100 million map. I'm literally giving you the final course I have inside of inside of Learn. I have nothing left after giving you Inbox Blueprint, List Academy, Traffic Academy. I'm now throwing in a program called Publish Academy. It's the ultimate system to build your own digital products. This is the next level stuff. This is where we teach you how to build 7-figure businesses. This is where we teach you exactly how to build 7-figure businesses. Let me just show you this, okay? This is one of my businesses. I've released a product the first month, $459,000. The second month, $683,000. The third month, $1.2 million for a total of $2.3 million. Then I released another one, $7.469 million. Check this out, in another one of my businesses, January, $167,000. April, $1.9 million. May, $2.48 million in profit or in revenue. Go to getinboxblueprint.com right now, guys. I want to welcome Andrew, Steve, Richard. All right, I want to welcome 15 students who already taken action. We're taking it down. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it open 2 months longer. Maybe about 5, 6, 7 more seats. Go now. Publish Academy is absolutely yours. Absolutely free. It's worth over $2,997, but you have to take action now. This is one of what I call my fast decision action bonus. I'm doing this just simply to propel you forward. Look, decisions are a burden that weigh down upon us. Decisions are a burden that weigh down upon us, and we need to be in a place where we can get past them. The way to get past them is to make a decision. So many people like Richard, Steve, and Andrew, and Linda, and Hendrik, and Daryl, and Benjamin, and Robin, and Rob, and Kimberly, they can all tell you that the minute they made the decision to get involved, they felt so much better. That they were in its new place. They knew that tomorrow will look different, that today they have a new community, a new family, a new group of people to work with to propel them to the next step. And they're getting Publish Academy for free on top of that. Let's just check out how much time we have left. Now, just to again show you really quickly, I genuinely have nothing else I could possibly give you or sell to you. Someone asked before, hey, are there any upsells? I don't have anything I could upsell. Ladies and gentlemen, I am giving you programs that have taken me the last 4 years to build. Every program I have in my company is now being handed over to you. I don't have the ability to give you, I have nothing to sell to you after this. That's it. Listen, if you've joined, please type in you're in, okay? Type in you're in. So go ahead and tell me that you've joined, and I will call your name out. And you have 6.5 minutes to make that decision. I'm going to leave you with this one last thought, then I'm going to push it over to you, Jimmy, and you, Fred. You have 6.5 minutes, and we are going to remove it. Now, right now, you are having the ability to get Inbox Blueprint, List Academy, Traffic Academy. You're getting Publish Academy. You're getting my $300,000 software. You're getting my 7-figure niche reports. You're getting the 8-week traffic bootcamp. You're getting up to $500 in free traffic. You're getting my 4 pillars of support. You're getting my No Student Left Behind. And you're getting pre-written email templates from me. You're getting all of my email templates. You're getting everything that you possibly need. Okay? You're getting everything that you possibly need. You have 5.5 minutes. I'll leave you with one last thought. I always say this. This is my little saying I say. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. You have an opportunity today to make a decision to do something different. You have an opportunity today to do something that guarantees that tomorrow is different. Take it. It's so easy. There's no risk. There's nothing you can lose here. We don't leave students behind. Go to getinboxblueprint.com. 5 minutes to go. Jimmy, over to you. I know you've got something you want to share.
Yeah, so, guys, you guys are probably looking at the bonus page right now. You're probably thinking about what you want to do. I love the little speech that Anik just gave you. It was absolutely powerful. I'm going to flip it back to me here. I'm going to take the presenter back on purpose here so I can show you some stuff. Give me 1 second here. And I want to show you guys Inbox Machine because, okay, first let me make sure you guys can see my screen now. I just flipped it to my screen here. Yes. Anik right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You guys do see. All right. So Inbox Machine is a full-on course, full-on. There's just so much involved in it. You guys have already seen the bonus that I put together. It's actually a members area. I've got it showing you right on the screen. And I'm going to show you two different elements of it. First things first, I'm just going to click through and show you some of the things. I mean, the way we put together an Inbox Machine was designed so that you learn everything you need to learn when it comes to building your business. I mean, everything we do is congruent to everything that Inbox Blueprint is training. The thing is, when it comes to teachers and people teaching you, it's always important to have more than one person teaching you, because different ways can kind of hit your head or your perspective with things and learning from it. So we put together this course because we wanted to make sure we had the absolute best thing we can have for you. So you've got Inbox Blueprint, you've got the training there, you've got the Launchpad there, you can build your business. Well, what else do you want to do? You want to continue to advance, right? You want to continue to advance your education. And in order to advance your education, what you're going to have to do is to have the training and the knowledge behind it in order to do it. So we've put together a ton of knowledge. We've got it broken down to 3 different modules here: the basics, the fast tracks, and the expert, giving you everything from how to build that list, how to grow that list, how to get more traffic, even talking to split testing, determining LTV, back-end scaling. We even have a whole 2-hour thing about scaling, how to go from 5, 6 to 7 figures, the exact way that this happens. We've got a full traffic lab. The traffic lab is exciting because we want to fuel your traffic and teach you how to get more traffic, from free traffic to non-free traffic to purchase traffic to all sorts of different traffic that we want to talk about. And then on top of that, we've got the automated pages. So I'm going to actually log in here. You guys see on my screen, this is the software. We're actually giving you a software it's going to be called Quiz Pages eventually, but right now it's part of Inbox Machine. And what it allows you to do is, it's not the typical thing where you may think about a survey or whatnot, but if I just go ahead and create something right here in front of you guys, what's really powerful about this is not the actual part where it's just a really nice software and layout. What's powerful here is the dynamic settings that you can set up. So, you know, when what I like to call this is reverse buyer technology. When a person comes onto your website and they come to your website, chances are they're very interested in a specific thing. So if you're coming in for, let's just say weight loss, since we've been using that example, if they're coming in as weight loss, and we did some weight loss stuff here, right? So we did weight loss, and they went ahead and they only wanted to get 6-pack abs, right? And then they're more interested in maybe just losing weight. I mean, there's so many different elements of it. And what the biggest problem that we've always seen, losing weight, or maybe they just want to actually gain muscle, right? So there's 3 different things right there that I posted. But the idea is very simple between automated pages or quiz pages, is that we're taking the idea of, why are we capturing only 30 or 40% of your audience when they come into your website? Instead, let's convert it to 100% by letting them tell you what they want to know. And the best part about the way that software is built is that at the end of it, there's a dynamic settings page here. Once they take the survey, you set it up. We'll teach you how to set that up. You actually look at what's on my screen here. It's called the dynamic settings. What this allows you to do is each answer and question that they do, you can actually put them on different lists and different segments on their list and put them to different URLs. So if a person comes to your page and they want to learn more about 6-pack abs, you want to put them on a 6-pack ab page. If they want to learn more about losing weight, you want to put them on a losing weight page afterwards. Or if you want to put them on a something about gaining muscle, you want to put on muscle. But the problem that we've always noticed as I've been in the last 8 years is that people don't have a tendency to actually centralize and focus that idea. So they show up on a great page and they start watching and learning about it, but they don't actually have that. So we wanted to take that element. You're getting all these autoresponders made. You're making all the pages. You're making your GIF. Everything that you need to make, we made it so you can tie an Inbox Machine with Inbox Blueprint to make it the absolute best. Now, let me go back here again. So we've got training based around this as well, how to do with the walkthrough, how to register, and then on top of that, let's talk about these bonuses. I can't even show these bonuses on my screen. We've got 11 bonuses that you're going to get for Fast Action members. Virtual event, 4-step tip. We got tools. We've got 4 softwares on here, I believe, or 3 softwares. A headliner tool that allows you to find really cool headlines. So you search whatever you want. So we'll access the headline tool and we type in whatever you want. So internet marketing, and you'll be able to find headlines for your advertising, for your emails, everything you want. Got these headlines. I mean, you guys can see I'm scrolling. These are proven headlines that I've used that have absolutely worked for you. You can tweak them, edit them, and use them as you want. On top of that, you've got other things like we've got Dark Post Engine, for example. This is a Facebook spy tool that you have. We've got lead tunnels. This is a software that connects your Facebook advertising with your page building, right? We've got all this other training like Bing ads, retargeting, digital publishing. We just have a ton of stuff when it comes down to it at the end of the day. And we put this together as a bonus for this inbox blueprint on purpose. And this is the page you're looking at. And we listed out exactly what everything is because we don't want any surprises when you're getting this. We built this out just for inbox blueprint because not only, just like our video had said, not only were we so excited to be a part of Inbox Blueprint and release this to the world and help spread the message by Anik and his team, but it's kind of also our payback to Anik, right? Because Anik was the guy who helped us, both Fred and myself, helped us become who we are and how successful we have been able to be inside this marketplace. So there's no better way as a tribute almost to give an incredible bonus that makes sure that our students who are really serious about making a change for themselves in 2016 into 2017, the right and correct stuff that you need. So, I mean, in total value, if you guys go through this and read this, you'll see that we don't value our stuff insanely. I could have made this stuff worth $7,000, $12,000. I could have made this a $50,000, $80,000 bonus. We made it realistic, where this is real stuff that we're giving you. Bonuses of about $3,700, and of course, worth about $9,400 in value, all for absolutely free as a bonus. Now, I had a couple people that say, I saw a few questions of people asking, like, if what's that called again? If they have joined Inbox Blueprint, as long as you're joining through this link, you'll be able to get access for it. That's what it is, Inbox Machine. You'll get that on top of Inbox Blueprint created by Anik and his team. So this is like two different courses. You're basically getting two courses. I mean, I'm sure, Anik, as you're watching this, you can see the value behind it. I mean, you're getting two courses, two softwares, multiple softwares. They're giving you like 5 softwares, and plus whatever Anik and everything inside of Inbox Blueprint that you already saw and demoed and everything that's on the page. When you click on the page, you're going to be taken to a special page for Inbox Blueprint. This is the page that you're going to be ordering from. And when you order from this page, he explains everything you're going to get, the Launchpad, the training, all the bonuses that he's offering, the fast action bonuses here. And you can kind of read through here, look at all the different testimonials of people. You've got selection here. Regardless if you buy for $597 today or you buy for $1,497 today, you'll absolutely get access and full access to both Inbox Blueprint and Inbox Machine. There's no difference on when it comes down to where this is happening. So you can get access to both. Right now, this is what you want to do. Go to getinboxblueprint.com. That's where you want to go, and that's where you want to do, and you'll be able to get it. So yeah, you'll get $597 today. You can do it for 3 payments of $597. You can get instant access today for $597. Then for 30 days, you'll be billed $597. 60 days, you'll be billed $597 for finishing completed. That's the deal right there. Or you can save yourself a bunch of money and pay $1497 one time. You'll still get access. Either way, you're going to get access. But we are doing this only for this exclusive deal for Inbox Blueprint. You cannot buy Inbox Machine anywhere else. It's not for sale. It's closed. It was only available for very, very small. I think before I've ever released, there was about 22 students in the world that had it. These are private mastermind students that paid me a lot of money to get access to this and use it and get results, get training and so forth. And eventually we'll trickle this stuff out into the world. But for now, you'll get a lot quicker access than anybody in the world's ever going to get when it comes down to it. So, Fred, you got anything to say here?
Yes, I actually want to let you guys explain everything first before I come in. Now, listen, I'm actually the person that started not that long ago. The email marketing business is really new to me. However, through the guidance of what I got through Anik, I'm able to actually build a 7-figure business. Now, let me say this for a fact, and obviously a quick disclaimer, it's not like you're going to actually earn a 7-figure right away, but listen, if you're able to make an additional $2,000, $5,000 a month, how much of a difference will that make in your life? And in fact, we know how valuable and how powerful Inbox Blueprint is. And this is the reason why Jimmy and I teamed up to create Inbox Machine Club. Now, the reason why we created it is really because we want to give you everything we know right inside this club and really along with Inbox Blueprint to help you succeed. And a lot of people, and Jimmy had it right earlier, a lot of people plan 2017 when New Year comes. That's not true. What you want to do right now is actually get up, get ready, and start diving into these trainings. And when you hit 2017, you get your business up and running and you start making sales. And even you can actually start making sales before 2017. So that way you're getting ahead right now. So with this, listen, with Inbox Machine Club, we will close. If you basically don't join, and when we close, we're not going to actually ever release Inbox Machine Club to the public. This is exclusive basically to this webinar right now and to the people that are going to be joining Inbox Blueprint. And Jimmy and I never wanted to actually sell this. We only want to empower the people that are going to be joining Inbox Blueprint. So all you really have to do is just go to www.getinboxblueprint.com right now. In fact, I got a quick question for you guys. How many of you are still on the order page? Just give me one right now. I see a lot of people telling me that they are in. And I want to know exactly where you're at and why you're not making that decision. Because I can tell you, 5 years ago, when Anik introduced this to me, I ignored it. I simply ignored it for at least 2.5 years. Until this day, I regret, and I even tell Jimmy and Anik about that, I should have started earlier. And it's because there was a fear inside me that I feel that I'm going to actually fail because I can't write English, I don't have the infrastructure in place, I don't have the technology in place to actually do all these. However, right now, based on what Anik has given you guys, and I personally went through all these 5 steps, I was able to actually make this kind of income, like an amazing amount of income that I would have never thought that I can actually do. And if it wasn't that first step that I took 2.5 years later, I would not be here right now with you guys teaching you what I'm very passionate about, which is traffic and really creating all these stuff for you all. So we're really here to make sure that you guys are simply going to succeed online. And I actually want to actually give it back to Anik right now because I know that we have a timer going on. And did we hit the number? Like, where are we at?
We just lost.
Well, actually, what I did is, you can see the screen. I actually paused it because I wanted to be fair to everyone. You guys, first of all, I want to thank you guys for creating such a killer, amazing bonus. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put I'll put 7 minutes back on here to be fair to everybody. You know, I want to congratulate a bunch of people that have taken action. You guys, seriously, Frank Ong, Kai Gang, Andrew Powell, Nanel Yun, God Save Tichadami, David Leith, Marlon Campbell, Richard McNeil, Steve Schreiber, Andrew Hudson, Linda Lamont, Hendrick, Daryl Cross, Benjamin Hoga, Rob Mullins, Kimberly. If I missed your name, please message. Guys, there's literally, I know for a fact that I have to close it down. Jimmy, Fred, how many seats are you going to keep open? How many seats are you actually going to keep open?
Yeah. I don't think we've discussed this before. I just figured we were going to limit to how many seats you had.
All right. Well, I can tell you guys right now, we are going to maybe maximum, I'm going to open 7 more seats because I'm already getting messages from my team that is telling me flat out that we have to close it down. So because you guys know, I have to do webinars with other people, and it's just one of those situations where I want to make sure we can continue to be of service to our students. And if we let too many people in, we can't be of service. So 1 more has just come through. That means 6 more spots left. Philip Morris, welcome, Philip. Welcome to the team here. We're so excited to have you. We have 5.5 minutes left to go. 5.5 minutes left to go for you to make that decision. I want to reinstate a program. I want to tell you something. We have hundreds of people here still. Something doesn't make sense to me. I want to just be honest with you. Something doesn't make sense to me. Why are you still here? You know you're here for a reason. You know you're here because you want, and you know deep down this is right. You want to be here. If you already knew you don't want to be a part of the program or it's not for you, you would have left. You would have left. But this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. And you're not taking it. And I'm telling you right now that that's the decision that you're going to regret. What do you have to lose? Again, go back to what Tony Robbins teaches us. Make a decision. You decide no, fine, leave. You should be off of this webinar. Go back to finding something that will work for you. But if you're here, it means it's a yes. It means you want to do this. You are ready to do this. You need to go to getinboxblueprint.com right now. You need to go to getinboxblueprint.com right this minute. Choose one of the payment plans. Join right now. make it happen for either putting a down payment of $597 or just do the one payment of $1497, save $294, never invest another penny. You get unlimited businesses. You get Inbox Blueprint, List Academy. You get Traffic Academy, Publish Academy, my $300,000 software. You get the $3 million email templates. You get my 8-week traffic boot camp. You get up to $500 in free traffic. You get 4 pillars of elite support, which includes daily open office hours. You get our no student left behind policy, which means we will unlimited extend for life the support we provide. You will never find another program like this where someone is willing to offer you so much. Where someone is willing to offer you so much. You will never, ever get another program. So today, I repeat to you again, if you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. This is your opportunity to step up, to make a stand, to make a decision. You have 3.5 minutes to go. You have 3.5 minutes to go right now. Do this very minute. Do this very minute. All right? Go right now. You have to do this. So, Jimmy or Fred, I know that you guys have some messages. I know that you're seeing some questions. We really just have a few more minutes here. We really just have a few more minutes. So, AF says, this is such a no-brainer. It really is. Thank you, guys. Well, you're most welcome. Steve says, thank you so much. You're most welcome, guys. We are so happy that you're joining, but we really, truly only have now. Just got an update. 4 seats left, Jimmy. There's only 4 seats left.
Awesome. Well, look, guys, some questions that we're getting. I see some questions rolling in, and we're not ignoring you. I'm trying to answer them as fast as possible for you.
Jimmy,
one of the questions.
Jimmy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this timer to 5 minutes because you want to do questions. I'm just going to put 5 minutes on here so people have comfortable time to ask questions.
Okay, so you can ask your questions in the question box. One of the number one questions we had is that some people are saying, hey, we're already part of Inbox Blueprint. We get Inbox Machine. Well, unfortunately, because what we created, an amount of time and money we've invested in Inbox Machine, we actually are asking anybody who is interested in getting Inbox Machine to rejoin Inbox Blueprint because you'll need to get it. So I just want to address that for those who've asked that, and you would have to grab it. You can grab that investment at $597 or the one-time payment at $1497 in order to get Inbox Machine because of the amount of stuff that's inside of there and the amount of time and energy that we put together in our team to make that happen. So I wanted to address that first answer. The next thing is, did you have a sales page? Yeah. Andrew, if you go to getinboxblueprint.com, you'll be redirected to our Inbox Machine page, and you'll be able to see exactly what you're getting with the bonuses. Once you look at that page and you go through that page, you'll be able to jump into the next page, which shows all the things that you have, plus you'll be able to, what's that called again? Plus you would have gone through and you would have been able to see what Anik is offering. AF, yes. That's exactly right. Just because of the bonus alone, the idea is very simple that we wanted to make it an absolute no-brainer. Like you're saying, I know you already had it and you purchased it again, but that's great because that's part of how it's going to work because of what amount of time and energy you put into it. So guys, put the questions in here. Fred, let's see. Do you want to jump in? You got some closing words here?
You guys cover a lot of things, but what I want to tell you guys is, again, just take the leap of faith right now and let the 3 of us help you. You're right now, listen, you're not just getting Inbox Blueprint and the software, you're getting complete hand-holding guidance, not just from Anik's side, but we have an entire club where you can learn additional information, how to really bring your business to the next level and what you need to actually start your internet marketing business online. Now, I know there are a ton of you that are still here right now. But again, just take that action. It doesn't matter if it's the 1497 or the 597. If you actually go with the 597, we'll still give you full access into Inbox Machine Club, like full access. And you can actually start working on 2-for-1. Like, this is a complete 2-for-1. Like, if Jimmy and I really decide one day, which we're not going to, but if we decide to just sell what we have for Inbox Machine, that alone can be easily sold for $1,500 as well. But again, we are putting this behind Inbox Blueprint because we know how powerful Inbox Blueprint can be. And look at the value right there. Look at just the value of what you get on Inbox Blueprint. And on top, we added an additional $13,000 of real, true training and software value in there. So all you really have to do is just go to www.getinboxblueprint.com and make that decision and select the plan. Right now, there's only one decision. It's either 597 or 1497. And our seats are actually going to be closing very, very soon. So you want to make that decision. Is it the 597 and then pay 2 more months? Or is it the 1497 and you save $247 right now? That's your decision, and make that decision right now. We go back to you guys.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, as Fred has said, guys, this is the exact system, this is the exact method that Fred and I both did years ago when we first started online. As I said earlier when I was talking about technology and the way that automation and everything that the Launchpad alone brings you, I mean, the amount of time and energy that we spent doing this technology work, everything, the frustrations, the late nights that we had to deal with because we couldn't get the technology working is absolutely solved with this program. And that's what I really love about it. And the reason we put this together on top of this, you know, here's what it comes down to. Inbox Machine was built, and I was going to sell it. I absolutely was going to sell for $1,500 to $2,000, probably $2,000 because I feel like I've got some massive value behind it. But the reality of things is, when Anik said he had Inbox Blueprint, he started showing it to us, and we recognized that, you know, we could put together an amazing value, better value than you'll find anywhere out in the world for Inbox Blueprint. So I know you can buy Inbox Blueprint anywhere. People have other things that are offering, yada, yada, yada. But here's the reality of things. You won't find a better deal than the one you're looking at right here. And everything you're getting right now, you'd have to get and whatnot. So in order to get Inbox Machine, you do have to buy Inbox Blueprint through this link. It's the only way you can buy it. We're not selling it. You cannot buy Inbox Machine at any level. So if you want Inbox Machine, you need to buy Inbox Blueprint. Not only is Inbox Blueprint going to give you everything you need, but we're going to double it. We're literally going to double your value, if not triple your value at this point, by giving you all the things. We're giving you things like Leads Tunnel, which is going to allow you to tap into Facebook, get leads right out of Facebook, suck it in with one click. We're going to give you things like Dark Post Engine, so when you're doing your advertising and getting more traffic, you're going to be able to spy on your competition. Or you're going to get the access to the quiz pages, which is the next level of segmentation and targeting. Now, I know that those words may sound really scary, but we break it down and make it really simple for you so that you can start using that and integrating right into SendLane and getting your leads in there, letting you leverage the reverse buyer technology that's built into quiz pages of Inbox Machine. We got to training. I mean, we're taking you from the beginning to the end of training on top. You know, it's important, as you remember in teacher, you went to go to English school or math class. You didn't learn math class from the same teacher once and move on. You learn math class over and over again, and a lot of the same principles apply, but they're taught in different ways. The power of Inbox Machine is very simple. We're applying in different ways. We're teaching you in different ways. We're giving you the idea in different ways. We want to make it so that it resonates with you so we can get it going. But everything we have is the full package that you'll be ready. You'll be absolutely ready for 2017. And that's my absolute goal when it comes down to it in the end of the day. And that's what we want to do right now. So there, you know, Inbox Machine, you can get it through getinboxblueprint.com. You're going to be taken to our bonus page where you can check it out, look at it, and click the link on the bottom. That's going to use our link, so we get our commission. And then also we've got, from there, we'll be able to get you Inbox Machine at the end of everything. We'll get you Inbox Machine, and you'll have instant access today to Inbox Blueprint, and we'll get you Inbox Machine, so you have two things for the price of one. I mean, there's nothing more that you can have. And Sui M, I'm in, you got me. Congratulations, you made an absolutely great idea, great decision at the end of the day, right? So you got to do that. And then Linda, so much stuff in here to start. The beginning is the course modules. I just go through the introduction. Yeah, you just got to go through it step by step. Remember, guys, Anik had mentioned it already. This isn't something that you can just, you know, log in, click a button, and make $1 million. Look, guys, if we had that, we wouldn't be sharing it. You would be going clicking buttons all day long. But the reality is, we're going to give you everything you need. And plus, we got Inbox Machine. Those who are asking where they get access to Inbox Machine, we'll email you as soon as everything closes and we shut off the doors, and we'll just mass email everybody with access so you can get it right away as well. You're not going to see it inside their members area, so don't think that you're finding that in there. You're going to find it separate. We're going to have our team email you directly and get you that, okay? So that's where it comes down to. Alicia was asking, I'm Claire, I'm a current 1.0 member. Okay, so this is the 2.0 member. In order to get access to the software, in order to get access to Inbox Machine, you've got to purchase getinboxblueprint.com and get your copy.
Yeah, for someone, Jimmy, for someone who's an Inbox 1.0 member, you can message our support team, and they will be able to give you a different price. But listen, we have exactly 3 seats left, and I wanted to come in and tell you guys we have 3 seats left, and we're gonna shut down. So what I would recommend to you, Alicia, is right now go and save your seat. Go to Get Inbox Blueprint and join. And what we'll do is send you that little amount that you had invested in Inbox Blueprint 1.0 and send that back to you. We'll give it back to you. But you don't want to lose it. If you lose this opportunity, then you won't even be able to join to begin with. So go now, make that decision. Otherwise, you're going to lose out completely. So that's all I wanted to say, Jimmy. Back to you.
Hey, let me jump in right now. I see that some people are basically saying, well, there's the business, there's the entire technology, there's all the training. What about traffic? Listen, just inside Inbox Blueprint alone, there is already a first day traffic league that covers everything about training. And in fact, what I've done is that I know you guys understand the power of traffic. And inside Inbox Machine Club, I have several modules just to talk about traffic. Everything about traffic. And in fact, I know that Anik is going to be giving away up to $500 in a secret traffic network that he uses for his email marketing, and that a lot of people are actually making a lot of money off of, and he's giving you that discount. So let me say this right now. Okay, what is there to lose for you? We still have a lot of people here, and I really truly want to know what is the fear and why you're not taking that leap of faith. Just tell me in the question box. I won't name you at all. I just want to know, and I want to address that question to you because I was in the same position as you were several years ago. I was skeptical. I did not believe that it has the ability to do so, but I went ahead and did it. And I went ahead and did it because now I see the true value that I am basically getting out of it at the end of the day. So Barbara is saying, I'm skimming over the traffic question. Okay. In traffic, there are Facebook, there are Bing. I cover all that inside Inbox Machine Club. And in fact, there is a secret network that you can actually buy what we call email traffic. And in that network, you can basically buy very high quality emails to actually promote on your behalf. And when I talk about traffic, these are traffic, what I call warm and hot traffic, because you are getting endorsed by other people to promote what you have. So ultimately, you actually have a higher conversion rate in comparison to Facebook and Bing ads. Now, I do cover all those, but at the end of the day, we're giving you everything into one piece. And Anik was using the franchise as an example. We're literally giving you an entire franchise blueprint. And we're not going to be asking you for additional money. No, we're not. What you see is exactly what you get. There's zero upsell. And we do not believe in upsells on these stuff. At the end of the day, we want you to have a powerful 2017. That's what we want to do. And in fact, the 3 of us, Anik, Jimmy, and myself, we care about every single student. And you would hardly see me actually saying all these amazing stuff because I truly believe what Anik has created. And I've been through that because I am one of his students. Now, I am one of his successful students. That's true. But let's say that you're able to do at least 10% of what I did. If you were to be able to make just $100,000 a year, how much will it change your life? How much will it change your life? Because that's what you need to know. Right now, you're in your box. You are basically thinking, well, I've tried all these stuff. It just doesn't work for me. And you just literally embrace failure. And when you embrace failure, let's talk about the future. If you decide that there's going to be another program that's better, you're not going to succeed at all because you're not even taking that additional step to go past that failure. And now you're getting hand-holding guidance straight from Anik's coaching and his entire team. So at the end of the day, their profit plan B with no student left behind, I can tell you through the decades of being an online entrepreneur, I know nothing. I seriously know no one that is going to be offering this kind of bonus. Like, that is silly. I would be scared to actually do something like this if this was my program. But Anik is doing it because he knows that this will change your life, and he knows that you will basically succeed online. Now, let me ask you guys this question, okay? How many of you would actually love if I were to invite you, okay? This is completely outside of everything that I have right now, okay? You're not gonna see this, and we have nothing for this. And I purposely did not, like, I didn't even plan on this right now, but I really want to give you and empower you guys to make the decision right now. So inside my company, every single quarter, we basically have an event, a live event. What if I were to invite you to the live event and you show me what you're doing with Inbox Blueprint, with your email marketing, and I simply just give you advice right on the spot, tell you exactly what it is on a personal level. If that's what interests you, take action right now. Just go to www.getinboxblueprint.com. So this is basically my offer, an event invitation just for you.
Fred just dropped a huge nugget there. He just basically said he'll let you come to his meetup where you can meet him in person and show him exactly what you're working on. He's going to help you handheld one-on-one. I think that happens in Vancouver, right, Fred?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can already get into that. And I think that invitation applies to everybody who's already purchased here today, right, Fred?
Yes.
Okay, so if you've purchased today, we just dropped another big, huge bonus that you guys didn't even know about. So we're going to let you come, and you'll be able to hang out with Fred. And maybe I'll be there, too. I don't know when his next one is, but maybe I can make it so that I can make it there, too, and do it as well. Or maybe we'll do it here in my office in San Diego. Maybe we'll have Fred come down to San Diego, and we'll do one there, too. We'll just do something where we can make it really fun, where you come to our office and hang out for a day or something. But we can work that out. But Fred has offered his extension to his office in Vancouver, where he'll be able to go and you'll be able to help out and whatnot. So it just all depends. I mean, we go travel back and forth, hang out and see each other since we're friends anyways. So that would be awesome as well too. And look at everyone says San Diego's better. See, Fred, I told you San Diego's better than Vancouver.
Well, it's because Trump wanted to build a wall to Canada. That's why.
Guys, I want to say, and just some closing words, is I know you guys have been here for quite some time, and I appreciate your time here. I know we still got hundreds of people on here. It's pretty exciting. And look, here's the thing, guys. You know, it's all about making decisions. I know the number one thing that comes to people's mind is not even about the decision, but the fear. That's what I always find that most students have, the fear of investment, fear of doing this. There's two things that you got to remember when it comes to fear. The first thing is very simple. Look, we know that everything in life is scary, right? It depends, but it's always taking that chance, taking that move, right? It's that whole thing where you tried 1,000 times, you failed, but you're going to continue trying until you get there, right? That's where it's interesting and important. This is the thing that you got to keep remembering. You got to let the fear go. The fear is scary. I know it's scary. When I left a 6-figure paying job to jump online and do this. And I know that sounds crazy to somebody. Says, oh man, this guy's making over $150,000 a year, but he just wants to quit that and start an online business, because I believed in myself. I knew that I had the mentality and the effort and the power to push forward with it. And that's what's important. You've got to think about that when you're doing this. This is stuff that you've got to put in your head. You've got to put mentally, look, we're not teaching you how to get rich quick. We're teaching you how to build a sustainable, long-term business where you can be standing right next to me 8 years later, just like I have 8 years later from Anik's first day that I ever met him and started learning from him. 8 years later, look where I'm at. I'm actually sitting here in my office in San Diego, and I've got a 3,000 square foot office. I own 3 different companies. I own a clothing store. I own a clothing store. I own 2 different software technology companies. There's so much going on where I can do and build upon and grow for that long term. And I would have never did that if I was scared. So you need to let the fear go. I know the money. It may be a little bit expensive, but it's not. If you remember how much it costs to start your own online business. So if I wanted to go ahead and start a Subway, it's going to cost me $10,000 just to start that Subway. Then I got to buy a building. Then I got to buy equipment. Then I got to get employees. Then I got to get everything else going. Then I got to buy bread. Then I got to buy advertising. Next thing I know, I'm in for $150,000. But instead, for just $600 here today, it's going to give you literally everything except the traffic side of it. Now, the traffic side, I know a couple of people have asked a couple times. We're going to explain traffic. Not only does Inbox Machine have a huge traffic module in it, Inbox Blueprint has traffic module in it, and then you've got your weekly sessions to ask more about traffic. I know traffic is that scary word that people have, but if you understand how easy it really is, the ROI, how you guys set it up as a business, and the way it all sets up, you can absolutely crush it with traffic. That's what's important too. So guys, I know, look, Subway franchise starts at $250,000, says Jorge. Come on, like I thought it was 10,000, so I thought it was way off. So that's when it comes to talk about it. So that's what it really comes down to at the end of the day. So take action today, guys. Look, we're gonna do this. I know that some people are saying they're broke, they don't have the money to do this, yada yada yada. Find a way. I found a way. Everybody finds a way. When you're down, you've got to fight. Fighting is the part that you've got to put into and to win, do anything. Nobody ever says that. I mean, you got to look at everybody, no matter how down and out you are. As long as you fight for it and you want it bad enough, you're going to be able to attract it. You're going to be able to do it. That's what's important, guys. So, it's $597 to start today, or $1,497. You can get it at getinboxblueprint.com. Look, after that, it's just about setting yourself up strategically and smartly for your traffic, either purchase or free traffic, whatever you may do. Anik gave some great examples of people who did it on free traffic, some of it paid traffic. Paid traffic's a lot faster, but you can do it also on free traffic as well too. So there's a lot of ways to do it. It just depends on where you can do it, but you've got to do it, but you've got to find a way. That's the thing where it comes down to. If you find that way, you'll be able to do it. Getinboxblueprint.com. Guys, I want to thank you guys. First, I want to thank Anik for being here, Fred for being here. I want to thank all you guys for being here today. You guys have put some time and energy into this. I really appreciate you guys all being here, because regardless if you bought it or not, hopefully you can walk away and learn a lesson. One lesson when it comes down to it, you guys, let's make that final decision to make that move to do it today. So you guys have the URL. I don't want to keep you guys sitting here. Say a big thank you to Anik. I hope you guys really appreciate what he's delivered here today, the stories, the teachings, the methods, everything he's really given you. And I know that those who have joined, congratulations for doing it. I know that you guys will be doing it. We'll be actually doing a second webinar where we're going to get Anik back on here doing another teaching for you guys. So look out for that email from us as well. And I really want to thank you again for doing that. Fred, Anik, any closing words?
Well, let me say a couple more words, and then I'll let Anik say his basically closing words too. So guys, at the end of the day, here's what it is. You just need to really tune into yourself and listen to your gut on what you wanted to do. I know a lot of you guys really want to jump onto this, but there are some hesitance, there are some fears. But again, in life, if you don't go through that fears, you'll be never successful. I was in a lot of fears back then when I created my business. And what you're learning right now, you're simply, like I can tell you, you're gaining a skill set and a knowledge that's going to carry a lot of weights down the road for you to create multiple sources of income. That's what you're building right now. And Anik is allowing you guys to create unlimited businesses through his platform. And I know when this is closed, you will never have this kind of access again. And today you're getting literally 2 large not just courses, but training and software all at just one single price. You will not see this again. So just think about it yourself. Go to www.inboxblueprint.com and make that decision. I also want to thank Anik and Jimmy. It's a pleasure of really calling you guys my mentors, because you guys really helped me out a lot of my email marketing business. And I'm really grateful to learn all the stuff from you guys. And without the 2 of you guys helping me, I know that I won't be where I'm at today, and I'm very grateful for that. And I really hope that you guys all learn from us based on our experience and our knowledge. We love to give it to you guys. But again, we ask you to actually join only because you need some skin in the game. It's like a business. If you don't have any skin in the game, you're not going to care as much. And if you put the little skin in the game and actually made a small investment into here, you will actually treasure this much more than anything else. So just take action right now. Go to getinboxblueprint.com, and thank you for being here. Anik, any closing out words?
No, I just want to say thank you, everybody. Go to getinboxblueprint.com. Go right now. Make that decision. This is your opportunity. I just got a message from the team. We have 1 seat left. There's actually 1 seat left. I hope you take this opportunity. I want to see you inside Inbox Blueprint. Can't wait to begin working with you. Again, remember, Inbox Blueprint, List Academy, Traffic Academy, Publish Academy, my software. You get 8-week traffic boot camp. You get all my email templates. You get up to $500 in free traffic. You're getting a 4-pillar elite support. You're getting Profit Plan B, no student left behind. There is nothing else that I could even offer you. Every program I've created in the last 5 years that's helping transform the lives of my students is currently in front of you and made available to you. So please, please go now, make that decision, last seat left. And thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Fred, as always. I love talking about this. I love teaching this. It's a pleasure and an honor. Love working with you guys. You rock. And for everyone who's here, you have to know just how privileged and amazing your life is that you have Jimmy and Fred with you. They're just great guys. So thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys later.
See you guys.